What is up? What's going on, people? Welcome back to another episode of the O.O.C. Got Roberto and JG in the house. What's up, guys?
What's
Salute,
going
salute.
on? Excuse me. What's going on?
Doing good, man. Roberto, where can they find you, brother?
Right here. Wednesday nights, 9 o'clock. Keeping it real with my boys down.
And JG?
Right here, Wednesday nights with Canadian royalty, Nzo, aka the Abbott and the Osiris of this shit, the captain of the Flipmode Squad for YouTube. And we got Roberto, aka Mr. 100 at all times, aka the original blood clad Tandada up in this thing. And I'll be on there with Superwise every now and then talking that geek stuff that I love.
Look at
That's
that.
how smooth was that? How smooth was that?
We got our intros back. You know what I mean? Last week it was JG. Shout out the channel. I'm JG. Bye.
Fire!
Third character that made me come out myself, which I didn't want to do, but I did it. I'm good. I'm all good, man. Everything's
Absolutely. I want to share this real quick, man. I did a video the other day. I want y'all to go check it out. Right? Ryan Kennel attacks Jonathan Majors. This video has 656 views in 3 days, so it's getting a lot of traction, which is good. Obviously, if you guys go through the comments, you can see that it's a lot of these incel clowns that support this guy that are commenting, but they giving me the engagement, so I'm gonna keep my foot on this dude's neck, man. You know what I mean? That's my plan. I got another video coming out or a stream. I don't like to do videos. I like to do streams. Streams are better for me. So I like to do the stream. So I'm gonna do another stream calling this clown out again, and we'll see what happens.
Who that guy?
Remember the time we did the video of that fucking clown that made fun of George Floyd?
Mm-hmm.
That's him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's him. That's him. It's funny because when I did the one with George Floyd, I don't think it got as much views as this one, but people are flocking to, like, every time I click on it, it has like an extra 10, 20 views on it. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, keep it up. Let's do it. See, this is the thing. Y'all on YouTube, you like drama. You love it, right? You eat it up. You eat it up. So if you eat up the drama, you love it. I'm not a drama channel, but I'm going to make sure I keep the drama on this cat because that racist shit needs to be pointed out. Always has and always will be. And I'm going to be the one to do it. I don't care. It is what it is.
Do what you got to do, bro.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, like I said on Chill Stream last night, if we don't do it, who else is going to do it? You know what I mean?
We are not enablers. We don't allow people to walk, step, and view their opinions to hurt people and get away with that shit.
Absolutely. 100%.
Fuck that. Is that 5 minutes?
Honestly, bro, it don't really matter because I get limited anyways, right? Last week's we didn't really say much, and I'm looking at it and it's limited, and I asked them to review it, and they reviewed it, and it's still limited, and I'm just like, what the fuck? My Christmas stream was limited. I'm like, what the fuck did I say in the Christmas stream? I guess it's too much cursing. I have no idea what it is, but I cursed a lot in that one, and it's not limited. So I don't understand what the hell I am doing on YouTube that's wrong or whatever.
I watch videos with cursing that have all fucking 600K views and shit.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I'm not here. I'm not making fucking money on YouTube, right? Let's be real. Like, I'd be lucky if I get that $100 like every 3 months or some shit, right? So I'm not making money on YouTube. I'm not doing this for money at all, right? It's fun to me. I have a good job. So I don't need this to make money.
I didn't even know you could make money when I started this shit with you.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's not what I'm about to. What we do here is we try to, educate and give you all the freaking truth, right? And
well, at least our version of it.
Yeah, our version of it, which is usually correct. My version is always right. We all know that.
There we go. There we go.
I'm just saying.
I know. I hear you.
You know what I mean? Like, my takes on movies are better than everybody else's. You know what I mean? When I say that fucking Nolan movies are garbage, they really are. We all know this. What up, Hayden Nate? Glad you popped in. What up, Jack Loud?
Oh, I thought I saw Haitian. I need some new fucking glasses. Hayden Nate, sorry about that, bro.
Hayden Nate. Since you said that Haitian shit, I had you know me. I always come up with something, Sometimes I find these funny things, and this was sent to me. Shit, who sent it to me? Can't remember who sent it to me. But when I seen it, I was fucking dying. Check this out. Have you seen this, Roberto?
Oh,
No.
yeah, that was funny.
Okay, check this out.
I know they don't say what I think it's. Well, this recruiting process should be fun. Could you imagine the recruiting process? He got to go to HBCU. That's the only way it works. How they gonna recruit this kid? Hey, coach, who you got? Man, I got this kid, man. He pretty good. Yeah, I know a nigga. All right, well, what's the kid? No, a nigga. Yeah, we got it. You got somebody you know, coach. Who is it? No, a nigga. All right, just you come back when you're ready to be serious. Like, and a poor white coach, how he gonna do it? Who you got? Well, I've been looking at this kid. Oh, well, I think I'm gonna have Coach Davis help me with this one. Can you just read that? Montreal, come look at. Oh, yeah, you dodged that, but look at. Hey, I ain't getting fired. I need this job. You know what I mean? Like the poor announcers during this game, and there's another tackle by. Ooh, number 10 with the tackle. Imagine the film sessions. Coaches call everybody by their last name. Imagine they watching film, he missed a tackle. Nigga. Come on, nigga. Like that. How?
Stupid ads. Yeah, that was it.
That was funny.
It is funny. You know what I mean? It's hilarious. I think I would be dying. Like I was dying when I first seen that video. All right, guys. So we got a great show for you tonight. You see the title, right? I think we're gonna put you motherfuckers on game today. Right? Roberto said he had a topic. I said, Roberto, what's your topic? He was like, I'll get back to you on it. And never got back to me. So I'm guessing the topic he had went whoop right out the window.
I thought maybe I sent you a video, but I checked and I didn't see no video.
But that's what happened to me, right? Because a couple of nights, maybe even after the show, I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh man, that's a good topic, right? Then I wake up in the morning and I was like, what the fuck was I gonna say what was the topic? So now what I do is I type it as a message to you and I send it to you so that I don't forget. You know what I mean?
I try and do the same.
What up, Basil? What up, Tony Robinson? Thank you guys for
popping
in. Much appreciated. Now, what's funny is I sent this message to Roberto and I didn't read the message properly. I had no idea. He said, what did you say? You had nothing to say on it, but hold on. Let me give you guys the exact words of what Roberto had to say to me. Because after I read it, I was like, wait a minute. So Roberto said, you know something I don't know about how to find a woman? LOL. Couldn't give tips on that. So he said he couldn't give tips on that. Now, does Roberto over here look like the type of dude that can't give you motherfuckers a tip on?
We're on this shit almost 2 years, and you can't get that one.
Shut up!
I know it's the opposite. I do that shit all. Remember that for months? I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. I still do it, but we ain't calling that out. We're not talking about that right now. You know what I mean? I still do it. Sometimes I'll learn to get it right. There we go. I got it right this time. But Roberto was like, yeah, I got nothing to say in the top. I'm like, does Roberto look like the type of dude that has nothing to add in that?
Okay, because I'm looking at the header, how to find a woman. So that means I'm some kind of fucking specialist. I'm going to tell you how to find a woman. Now, if it said how to get tips on how to find a woman, I could give you tips that maybe work for me or might work in general. and then we could see if that shit works. But if I say how to find a woman, you're gonna be like, okay, tell me. And I'll be like, well, you see, make sure you hold it fresh, okay? You gotta hold it fresh because funk never forgotten. Hold it fresh. Make sure your breath is fresh.
Facts.
Chew a gum, not too many, because you want to be, you know.
Facts. 100%.
If you start like that, you should be fine. Listen more than you talk.
Facts.
100%. Yeah, so you're right. Okay, I could have put tips in there, right? But we know it's tips. Like we ain't giving.
No, but that's a lot of pressure.
We ain't giving them the Bible. You know what I mean? Because if we were giving them the Bible, shit, I'd have a harem. You know what I mean? Oh shit, JG, what are your thoughts?
Fuck. How to find a woman. I always say approach every situation as if you're going for a job interview. You want to come in at your best. Like a brother said, make sure your breath is fresh. Make sure you got your hair cut done right. Make sure walk out like I don't know.
It's tough, right?
It's tough. I mean, it's kind of because everybody's different, right? My approach is how to find a woman. Don't go look for one. They always going to be there. Usually, if I go looking for somebody, that I can't find anybody, right? I met my wife on accident, right? So, yeah.
You have kids, JG?
Yeah, I got a 4-year-old.
Okay, yeah, nice. Right. I didn't remember. I had a feeling you did, right? So here's the thing. And the first thing I will say, because it sounds superficial, but I will tell you that it is true. You have to make sure the number one, like Roberto said, make sure you're fresh, your breath don't stink. You know what I mean? You got on some nice cologne, but you have to make sure your shoe game is on point.
Yes.
For whatever reason, one of the first things they look at is the kicks. My son's mother used to say she would never date a dude who wore worse shoes than what we were buying for Raheem when he was a baby. Mm-hmm. You understand? So you can't go with busted shoes. Like you can pretty much, anything else doesn't have to be designer as long as it looks good, but your kicks have to be on point.
Always.
You know what I mean? They have to be on point, right? So that's one thing that I think you should invest in. And just have a kicks that you maybe only wear on special occasions or whatever. Like mine, when I
just keep your shit clean, man.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Because
go get yourself.
Come and see you without scruffed up shoes when you planning.
Facts. 100%.
You take her to the Browns and window shop and shit.
100%. Now you might say, well, if she don't like my shoes, then she might not be the person for me. What up, Nadia? How you doing? Right? Which I can kind of see it being kind of superficial, but at the same time, it also shows that you care about your appearance and that you take care of yourself. You know what I mean? So yeah, like don't go with the busted shoes, man. Trust me.
There's some brethren out there who really fucking look like they just woke up in their clothes and go out on a date, man.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yep.
And 100%. Wonder why the girls ghosted them and shit.
100%. 100%. And Nadia's in the chat. Maybe she can confirm that as well. You know what I mean? I know tons of women that.
Tony, that's the most definite. You make them laugh, and that's like a stain. That shit don't come off.
100%. And I'm going to give you an example, right? The first time when I was dealing with my son's mother, we exchanged numbers. So I called her up on the phone one day, and she was really shy at the time. You know what I mean? Like really shy. So our conversation was like, hey, how you doing? I'm good. What you up to? Nothing. So about 5 minutes in the conversation, I'm like, hold on a second. And I'm just like, oh my God, what the fuck? Like, this ain't working. So I was like, I gotta think of something. So I thought of something funny to say. When I came back, I said the joke, whatever, you know what I mean? She laughed, and I kid you not, the conversation just went right from there. It was just smooth sailing until the end of it. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing. You got to be funny, but you also have to be careful not to be corny funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? See, you said true. I love to laugh. Exactly. Right. You got to have a sense of humor. That's the one thing, especially if you feel like maybe you not the best looking dude out there, but if you have a sense of humor, right, that's a door opener, and then they'll want to get to know you a little bit more, and then they'll be, oh, you cook too, oh, you do this too, oh, you do that too, oh, okay, right, then they start seeing, that you're a responsible dude, and then hopefully from there, you know look at this, look at this kid, look at this kid. Look at this kid. I swear. Sometimes I want to disown this little fucker. I really do. Because he comes in here with his bullshit
He
all
can't
the
wait.
time.
You know what? He kind of reminds me like you're Dave Chappelle, and he's those two women in the middle like this. You know what I mean? That's how I'm feeling you, Chubbs.
Yeah.
I know me and you are good. I'm just telling you, I know you guys from the start. And I'm seeing what I'm seeing.
Nadia said I got some crazy dating stories. I sent the link to Low Key, so if he sends it to you, you can pop on, no problem. I think we all got crazy dating stories, man.
Oh yes.
You know what I mean? I remember one time, like, I ain't even gonna lie, I met up with this chick right as on the dating sites. Said you want to go for a drink, so we got there, and you could tell when the chick's just not feeling you. You know what I mean? So in the conversation, she said she was a lesbian. And
What the fuck you doing here?
Yeah, I knew right when I went in there. Well, this is over.
Hold on.
You know
You
what
want
I
to
mean?
be friends?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, well, this date is over. So at the end, I'm still trying to be a gentleman. Hey, it was kind of late. You don't live far. You want me to walk you home, whatever. No, it's okay. I can do it myself. Don't worry. I was like, okay. Never seen that fucking chick again.
I could say this much. It's not necessarily a way how to find a woman, but a way how maybe to get a woman that's right for you. Is don't be something you ain't.
Facts.
Because at some point you're going to get fed up of being that person and you're going to go back to being you, and that's the end of that. You got to find someone who lets you be you, and that's somebody who accepts your faults.
Oh, 100%. And don't ever lead with your money.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Don't ever lead with
We don't even
money.
have to teach that one, Anzo.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, I know
no,
we do. I know we do.
Unfortunately, we do, because there's a lot of these guys out there, right? And especially when you follow that red pill shit, you know what I mean? They like, oh yeah, high earner, and lead with them, and they lead with their money, and that's how they feel like they get the women, because they're able to do it like that. And that's like, no, because that relationship will not go anywhere, especially if you faking the funk. Right? If you faking the funk and you ain't got money, but you pretending to have money,
that's really no different than drugs, right? Because you could never have enough money. Your money will run out just as drugs will.
Absolutely.
So if that's what's getting the women, you're on a timer, buddy.
Yeah, facts, 100%. You're definitely on a timer. So you have to make sure that you're as honest as you can be, as you can be. You know what I mean? I get it. That first date is like a feeling out process. People tend to be a little bit different on that first date, and I get it, but you can't be to the extreme. You can't be posing off like you the man and you're not. It's not gonna work, because you may get that girl for a week or two, but when she realizes that you ain't shit, she gonna bounce. Now, if you do have money and you lead with money and it works, then that too won't work because you're always gonna have to have that money. You know what I mean? You're always gonna have to be, spoiling her and this and that. And if you don't, she's gonna bounce as well. So yeah, you have to have a balance, man. You really have to have a balance.
Well,
What
it's
about
that old saying, you can lose a lot of money chasing women, but you never
but
lose women chasing money.
facts. Facts. And that is a fact too, right? Another thing too is, and I know Roberto says it all the time, and I ain't really like coming at Roberto or anything, but he's like, he always says, love who loves you, right? Which I
Mhm.
agree with to a degree. But what if it's a toxic woman that loves you? You know what I mean?
Well, look, there's conditions in love who loves you. I mean, it's not love who loves you, and the woman stabs you at night every night. You gotta stay with her. I mean, come on, Alzo. I mean,
No, I'm
love
not
who
saying
loves
you would.
you,
Yeah, go ahead.
meaning outside of your nationality. That's when I make that reference because I'm not telling my daughter you have to marry an Armenian or a Jamaican or else. Love who
I got
loves you. If he's Asian, if he's, Spanish, whatever. If he really loves my daughter the same way I love my wife, then I'm blessed.
No, I get it 100%. And I agree with you, right? That's why I say there's always context to the things that we say, right? Because you have
you.
to be careful when you just blurt out love who loves you, right? You have to be like, okay, well, like you don't want to be stuck in a relationship with a toxic person, right? But here's the question I would ask you guys. Where would you go to find a good woman?
Ugh. I mean, when you think about a good woman, right? You really don't know she's a good woman till certain time goes by.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first date is like an interview, right? You gonna put your best foot forward. It takes maybe several more days to like, okay, now I'm seeing who this person truly is. So I don't really think because some of the worst women I've ever met were in church. So I definitely want to say that. Tell everybody that.
Wow.
I'm
Well,
being real.
okay, I got you.
I'm being real. So ugh. Like so
You
you
know,
guys are older, you would have a lot more experience than I would.
You
But
know what's funny though? I can't really ever say that I've had like them kind of encounters with a church girl. You know what I mean?
I don't
It's
think I've
weird.
ever been with a church girl. What is a church girl? Girl goes to church. That's it.
well, they are
Or
church
you're
girl
talking
in
like a
church.
Christian woman.
Yeah, like a
Well,
real Christian.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think that's happened.
they're a church girl
Because
in church, but they fucking Satan outside of that thing.
she'll probably call me Satan. Because you know what? They turn an eye to certain things where I don't turn an eye. I'm in that shit where I have my yard, my fence. You jump my fence, you're dealing with me. That's it. I
Mhm,
don't jump my fence, so don't come in my yard.
mhm,
And we're
mhm.
good. You need help? Call me. I'll come.
Absolutely.
For me, to your question, Anzo,
Mhm,
I find that when I was looking for a woman, it was like playing pinball, ding, 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 ding.
Mhm.
Ball goes down the side. Ding, 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 ding. Ball goes down the middle. Give me a little fun, and then it's over. When I gave up looking for women and focused on me, that's when that woman that came along and I ended up staying with for a long time.
mhm.
So I would say don't look because it's almost like trying to have a kid. If you try and have a kid and it doesn't happen right away, you start wondering, is it me? Is it her? You start going to the doctor. You start doing all these stupid shit. When you just let it happen, boom, it happens. Just don't put a
Mm.
time frame on it.
Absolutely. 100%. Um, I had a question which I completely forgot now. Let's see. And Nydia, I sent you the link if you're there on IG.
Tell me I'm wrong,
She
but
was
when you
hungry.
start feeling better about yourself, you don't feel like there's like a fucking kind of magnet going on where
Hmm.
where people are magnetizing towards you and smiling at you and where they
Yeah.
normally wouldn't when you're
Yeah,
feeling
they
good
can see
about
that.
yourself.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what
they
I'm
can see
saying.
that.
So if you stop chasing women because you're going to start questioning yourself and start doing stupidities you don't have to do, go to the gym or buy clothes or spend money on them, just be you.
Hmm. And you know what else I find funny, right? is not just about looking better, right? But when you have one and they see you have one, I think they want you more in that situation too. Because before I started dating my baby mother, there were a bunch of chicks that lived on the block, right? Like over here, across the street from me, right there. Never really said anything to them. They never really said anything to me. But then when I started dating my son's mother, couldn't believe how much like they just switched
Like they
up
know, huh?
like they wanted me. Like
Yeah.
where's this shit coming from? You know what I mean?
That's a
Like where's this
scary
shit coming
shit.
from?
Like they know.
Well, you know, what woman wants a man no other woman wants. You know what I mean? So I'm being real. Like,
Hey, that's a very
no
good
other woman
quote,
wants,
man.
then
We
why
should
would
put
they
that on
want
a t-shirt, JG.
Yeah,
And
so
you
almost
know,
like you walk around with
Drop
a ring
some
on your finger.
knowledge.
All of a sudden, the women you think want to talk to you, they, hey, how you doing? All of a sudden, right? So
and at the time, I was broke, right? Like I had busted shoes at the time. I ain't gonna lie that, right? And my son's mother didn't care about any of that. She liked me, right? And I think maybe that was the situation with those other chicks. They probably said, "Oh, he look cutie, whatever," but he busted. You know what I mean? But when they seen that she like didn't care about it, it's like, oh well, then what does he have now, right? Why is she with him now? And I'll never forget, like it was because her sister, that's how I met her, lived in across the street from me. So she was going to her sister's house constantly. And one day I bucked up on her. Right. Now, in that building, on the first floor, there were two sisters that lived there. Right. And I used to walk past that house every day. Every day. Never noticed a damn thing. Now, maybe it's because I would like to say it's not, you say, oh, maybe you just didn't notice it. But no, it was a change. Because after I started dating her, I would walk past the house and that chick would be on the balcony, right? And she would like make a loud, like say something loud, turn her music or whatever to make me look. And then when I would look, that chick was winding up her body on the balcony every time. It never failed. And I'm just like, look at this shit. Where were you when I was single? Right? When I was single, y'all didn't want to have nothing to do with me. But then now that you see that I'm with somebody, it's like, oh, let's see if we can tempt him. And I'll tell you this, guys, don't fall for that temptation, man. Do not fall for that one because it is nothing but devil vibes. Let's just say that, right? They see you in a good thing, or maybe they don't even like the girl and see her in a good thing and they want to ruin that. So make sure you don't fall for that temptation, right? Now,
suddenly the girl who rejected you sees you with somebody and now she's interested.
exactly. Which happens a lot too.
Oh, it happens. That shit's in movies because that shit happens in real life. That's why we can relate.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Or, and I did this, right? One time there was this gal on the block, and this is another topic that I'm going to get into too with the dating stuff, right? And at the time, she was like skinny, wasn't ugly, but just wasn't appealing.
MAGA.
Pretty much. She ended up going away for years. Just like, you figure people move, they gone. But her parents still lived there. A couple of years later, she came back. She was walking down the block. And I was like, hey, what's up? How you doing? She's like, good. And that MAGA girl was not MAGA anymore. I mean, the breasts that were coming out of her, I was like, wow. So you know what you do, right? Hey, we should get together sometime. But after you disrespected and said no, that's like gold to them. Oh, I remember when I wanted you, but you didn't. Now you look at you. Saying this shit better not. You know what I mean?
And this is a horrible game, huh?
She's like, I'm good. I'm good. You know what I mean? And I remember when my son was growing up, I remember telling him, like, listen, you may see girls that you may not be attracted to, don't diss them, right? Don't disrespect the girls that you may think are not attractive or ugly or whatever. Hey, Dandelion, how you doing? Because usually, and I don't know if Roberto and JG can contest to this, but the girls that were fine growing up, when they get older, they ain't fine. The ones that were ugly growing up, when they get older, they fine as fuck.
Some of them
I
are
don't know
still
if,
ugly though.
huh?
Some of them are still ugly.
Yes. Well, Roberto, we know it doesn't apply for everybody.
Yeah, because we all have our own flavors, and that shit is still sour.
So
Yeah, I've
obviously,
seen a lot of weeds turn into roses. And I've seen some weeds
Yeah, I've
that
seen
stay
that too.
weeds forever.
Mhm.
So,
But you know what? If you really took the time to like give a good glance, you'll see the potential.
yes,
The
Definitely
potential
not.
is usually there.
Hold
Like,
on,
you
hold
know, that flower that looks like it's gonna die and it fucking grows to be the nicest flower you ever had.
on.
That's, you know, again, that shit's in movies and it really fucking happens. Hanzo's a testament to that, you know. Hold on, who's that?
Dandelion.
Dandelion Bluff. What?
And no, Dandelion, we're not complaining at all. This isn't about complaining about chicks.
No,
We trying
talking
to
about how to go about getting a woman appropriately.
exactly. You know what I mean? But we just going on to the fact of our experiences that we had. Like I said, like you don't. And this goes to another thing. And I knew this for a long time, right? Because I was a little bit younger. Well, let's say in my 20s. All right. I used to go to this video store, and in the video store, they used to have, video games, NBA Jam, Mortal Kombat, whatever. So I used to pop in there and I used to play with the little kids around the block. You know what I mean? They're like 12, 13. They come in there. Hey, how's how you doing? Hey, we playing some Mortal Kombat. And why I loved it is because these kids did the tape and string thing on a quarter. And they would just put one quarter in and they just do it, ding, 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 credits, right? So I'm like, okay, these kids are on point. So, anyways, there was a girl that worked at the movie store, right? And she was okay. Like, I'm not gonna say she was ugly, right? But she wasn't like one of them drop dead gorgeous ones, right? And she had a huge body. I ain't gonna lie, the body was big, right? So I remember I'm getting a movie one time and I'm kind of flirting. Hey, you doing whatever, blah, blah, blah. And the kids are like, yo, why are you flirting with her? She's ugly, she's this and that. And I said, listen, kids, and I'm gonna teach you guys something, like for real. Honestly, don't judge that because she may be the nicest person in the world. You know what I mean? And if you're going to judge the woman because of the way she looks, you're going to miss out on a lot of good women in your life. Now, I ain't saying that you should be with a woman that you're not attracted to. You, of course, there should be some sort of attraction to it, right? But just don't think because she's not the prettiest woman in the world that you can't mess with her. You know what I mean? That's not the case because you and this is why I say there's a little bit more to the love who loves you. You have to be able to be compatible with this woman and have things that you have in common with her. What's up, Nadia? How you doing?
Hey,
I'm
Nadia.
good.
So what are your thoughts on the topic so far? Since you're a woman, right? Let the man them know how to court someone like you.
Yeah, a lot of men fall off because of inconsistency and their lack of sharing. Um, and it ain't even about being emotional. It's just like I don't know why dudes just don't tell the truth. Like you would get so much out of me. I can't speak for all women, but me, you would get so much out of me if you just tell me the truth off the gate and don't be trying to lie in front or whatever. Cause like that's I don't know, that's like why you can't be truthful. Like if you lying about little shit and you lie, what else are you gonna lie about?
Facts.
But if you have a history of dating women that trip on every little thing you do, then you pick up that tendency of having to lie. And when they drop on a woman like you who's real, they lie and they miss out because you ain't having that shit. So you see, a lot of these guys are damaged goods because of the women they choose to date. I'm sure the same applies to women. The men they choose, because when we say, why is this woman with this guy, and we know he's smashing her all over the house, why is she still with him? We don't know the reason why, but we'll ask the question. Never get the answer.
Absolutely. And I agree with you too. That's another thing too, like the lying, right? And I think Roberto hit it on the nail, right? Because let's say you're a cheater, right? And you have a woman that'll tell you, like, listen, I understand. There's some women out there that will tell you, like, listen, I understand, sometimes things happen, just don't lie to me about it. But some men feel like, well, even if I tell her the truth, is it going to change the relationship? Is she lying? How's she going to feel? So they end up lying instead
They be scared that we going to get them back. They mad. They scared they going to get that we going to get our lick back.
That's not always true. It's part sometimes from that all the time.
Go ahead, JG. Speak.
I was going to say, sometimes they may be scared that they will lose you. Because for a lot of men and women,
but you weren't scared when you made the choice to cheat.
Because he just gets some pum pum. That's all you do.
Once you make the choice to cheat, you were at the point that you were like, I am not afraid of losing this relationship.
No,
yeah.
You're right.
Because that's always a possibility. Because the woman don't have to stay. So whenever you cheat, you have gotten to the point where you just like, if I lose this relationship, I don't care anymore.
Or maybe he's doing it hoping you wouldn't find out. Now that you found out.
That's what I was going to say. Personally, I know for me.
Goes back to, no.
Yeah, no,
I know people be like, yeah, would you tell? What I got to lie for?
Because he's going to leave.
Why don't you tell before you do it? And see if you could do it without your conscience bothering you, because he says if you do it, we're done.
Can I quote Baby?
Then it's a choice. Then you make your choice.
No, but you tell the truth, and that I respect. But if you know it's going to happen, would you tell the truth before it happened or after it happened?
So, for example, let's say.
So what you mean? Like you're meditating? To go cheat?
You know you're going to go and get some, right? You have the opportunity to go and get some. You could easily
there's a
say
guy
no.
in your DMs. You know what I mean?
You could easily say no, right? You're respecting who you are, or you can go. Would you tell him? I have an opportunity to go, and I'm thinking about it. Would you say that?
Are you talking about?
You're that real?
Okay, wait. Nah, okay, I got a question to clarify. It depends on how I'm gonna answer this. No, yeah, I gotta clarify. So, are you asking me about my current personal relationship?
No.
Like who I'm with, or if I was in a relationship with somebody? This is like hypothetical situation.
Hypothetically, not your relationship. I don't want to damage it. That's not my intention.
Okay, nah, because some people are not monogamous. They polyamorous. They have polyamorous relationships. So if we are in a polyamorous relationship, I would like you to tell me beforehand.
For sure. If you know it's up there, why not?
Yeah. If you tell me, don't lie. If we are in a monogamous relationship, you can tell me that you're attracted to somebody, but you better not act on shit.
If you lie in the first option,
what's there to lie about? What are you lying about? So you can't
have nothing to lie about.
This is the problem. People have a hard time having hard conversations with their partners. I'm gonna need people to understand your partner is definitely attracted to other people.
For sure.
Point blank, period. Get over the shit.
For sure.
And be happy that they continue to choose you if you choose to be in a monogamous relationship. So, I get over that shit. People don't want to have these hard conversations with their partners.
It's too taboo.
Well, I'm gonna quote Baby.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. Go ahead, JG.
I'm gonna quote it. I got to. It's been on my mind ever since we started this.
Go ahead.
See, they tell the truth because they don't give a fuck. I lie to you because I care about your feelings.
I hate that fucking quote. Why the fuck are you lying to Because you don't care
Because
about
he
my
cares
feelings.
about your
You don't care about my feelings because I'm gonna find out. I am very
And-
intuitive. I am
She's
so
gonna
fucking
find out.
intuitive,
See,
and
that's
I
the
will
problem.
say some shit.
That's the problem.
And
Because,
I got
mean,
another.
What is evidence? What you make yourself believe, or what you actually have as evidence?
I'm gonna tell
When
you
you
how.
say you're gonna find out, I want to
No,
know.
no, 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 no. Let me tell you. Let me tell you how I found out that my ex was cheating.
Okay, he slept.
I was in the house. Yeah, he was slipping, but I was in the house and I was just walking around and I felt some type of way and I stopped and I saw his phone. This was not his current phone. This was his old phone because we had just upgraded our phones.
Mm.
I was like, something told me turn that phone on. I turned the phone on. No, no lock. This was God. This was like 2000, early
Yeah,
2000s. It wasn't anyway. So you know how phones were at that time. So it wasn't
Mhm.
like the little lock keypad and
Locks.
all
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit. So anyway, so of course I could go through all the text messages. Who this nigga been? Who is this? Let me read this. Nothing. My intuition straight up told me to do that. Boom. I was like, oh, because it was. I always found it weird that he always accused me of cheating. Who am I cheating with when I'm always at home? Or no, this was I would go to my sister's house. Who all at your sister's house? My sister, my niece, and my nephew. Who you think he like? It was, and it was
Paranoid, huh?
because yes, paranoid because he was doing shit behind my back. Don't you ain't even gotta. You don't even have to actually do something. I'm trying to tell you, I will figure it out. I will find out. I will scroll through now with social media, and people don't realize detectives. We've been detectives before social media. This just
Yeah.
made it easier.
Yeah.
Like, stop. You're not that slick. Y'all really ain't that slick, to be honest.
We would be able to watch things with
Damn.
no volume and know the whole story. I tell my kids, go watch Wild Kingdom.
Mm.
Wild Kingdom, what's that, Dad? I go, it's videos of animals. It's just a narrator talking about the animals, but the animals don't talk.
Mm-hmm.
They just follow and lead, and that's life. You got to learn, man.
Mm-hmm. I had two things to say. First, you're correct. I think when there's that lot of projection on there, then it's like, well, if you're accusing me, what are you doing, right? So I
Yeah.
can understand that. And the two, since JG made a quote, I got one too. Wait, no. I fuck her, but I make love to you. Eddie
That's what that
Murphy,
makes me
guys.
want to do.
That's funny.
It's that boomerang.
No, that's either Raw or Delirious. I think it's Raw, the stand up where
Oh
he gets
yeah.
caught. Wasn't me. You know what I mean? Yeah, that one. But I don't know. I just think that, like you said, I think there is lack of communications with a lot of people, and they are scared to have certain conversations out there. You know what I mean? And the last thing you really ever want to do is see your significant other hurt. You know what I
Mm.
mean?
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't feel right. Just like men that, like Roberta said, go around and beat on your woman. How can you let your woman walk out the house with a black eye and stuff like that,
That
right?
you gave her. Why do you enjoy watching her cry? Like what the that shit
Exactly.
is so sadistic to me. It's like I'm crying and you're doing nothing about it. You don't care, and you the one that made me cry. You
Mm-hmm.
don't fucking care. And I'm not one of those people that weaponize my tears. Most of the time when I'm crying, it's because I'm frustrated and I want to punch something, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
holding back from punching something because I don't give a damn what it is. I will. I've punched a telephone pole before. I'm surprised I didn't break my hand at night.
Damn.
I was mad. Somebody stole my phone, so I was mad.
Damn.
See, so what happened to me, um so yeah, like I said, when I see a woman cry, like, so when I did my thing, I've told the story about how I cheated on my son's mother. She got caught, whatever. But I remember it was on a weekend, so she left with my son and then had to bring him back the Monday to go to school. And when she brought him back, she brought him to school, and then she came in the house. She went in the bathroom, and I heard like a big thump, just a boom. And then I was like, what the hell? So I went in the bathroom, and like she was on the floor crying, and I felt like shit. And I was like, I never want to ever make another woman feel like that again. Ever. You know what I mean? Like, it just, how can you see someone you're supposed to care about cry and be sad like that? I just doesn't work for me, you know? Now,
and that's when I knew that dude didn't care about me no more.
he didn't care, right?
Damn, he didn't give a damn. I was like, okay, yeah, this is it. So, I started Birdman hand rubbing. I was like, oh, okay, you don't give a fuck about me. Woo! I was like, this about to be fun.
So did you ever think about getting revenge on him for cheating on you, or just leaving?
Oh, at that point we was over it. Ain't no revenge. We done. Nigga, you cheated. Like, there's no revenge. At this point, I'm about to bring niggas in your face just cause. Because I'm gonna show you how you told me I was replaceable. I'm about to show you how easy it is for me, sir. I was on MySpace hard. Who?
I will tell you guys. Whatever you think you can do, a woman can do to you 10 times worse. Yes. Right? So you think you the man, and like, I got all these women on there. If she wants to show you, because it's easier for women to get men than it is for a man to get a woman. That's just a fact. Women they just walk down the street and men are hollering at them, right? How many times a day does a woman get a man trying to holler at her, just, you know what I mean, doing regular stuff? She could be in jogging pants and a freaking sweater. And
that's most of the time when I get hollered at, because when I wear well put together outfits, people feel like I'm stuck up or that I'm out of their league, which I'm just like, what the fuck does that even mean? And don't try to say that as a fucking, like, you trying to, like, it's a compliment. That's not a compliment to me. That's like, what the fuck do you mean? How do you feel about yourself if you're saying that, you know?
Exactly. Then I said, I don't care about cheating. I just want honesty. And I think there's a lot of women out there that don't really care. And they just want you to be honest. You know, two things: honest and protect yourself, right? Don't bring home no babies, nothing like that. But just to be honest, you know, there's some women that.
Why don't dudes just be single instead of having a girlfriend and some side chicks?
That's another thing too.
Because to me, if I'm about to have a roster, ain't none of y'all my boyfriend. I hope you know that. And I'm very honest with you. No, I can't see you today. I got a friend coming over. And if you feel some type of way, then take yourself off the roster, sir. And no, I wasn't fucking all these dudes. This was just I like entertainment. Entertain me.
Okay, so for those of you who came here to see how to pick up a woman, we're kind of jumping the gun on cheating before you're even with the woman. So we're going to try and reverse it back to how to get a woman in episode 2, when he had to cheat on her. You know what I mean? Let's slow this shit down, because this guy's going to be tripping hard.
Dandelion said, I never get hollered at. I don't believe that. 100%.
Somebody will holler at you.
100%. You're not listening.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%. You know what I mean?
Or maybe you dress. If you dress, I'm trying to tell you, if you the better you dress, the least people you have holler at you. You have a lot of people look at you, but you don't have a lot of people like actually holler at you. I don't know why. And I guess they feel intimidated. But like
Lululemons and a sweatshirt.
Yeah. Yes. When I'm in my workout gear, it's always some
Shazam.
Yo, the weird thing that blows my fucking mind is that dudes will holler at me while I had both of my kids in the stroller.
Yes.
Like, you don't give a damn that I'm pushing somebody else's kids that are mine. And then I clearly have the wedding ring on. They didn't ignore all of that shit. They just thought I was about to say some crazy shit when I'm gonna show.
Oh, they ignored. They said
this in the DM, but baby, you look so good. You see, they get laugh, and then they just go about your business. You know?
I promise I feel like I've heard that before from an old toothless man. Bruh,
That's old man shit.
I've been to Black Bike Week in South Carolina, and I was not 18, so like the weirdness of these grown ass men trying to holler at me, and I know people be like, "How were you dressed?" I was in beach wear, and when I say beach wear, it's what you wear at the beach: halter tops, shorts. I wasn't in no like booty shorts or nothing like that, but I'm a very shapely person, so.
Well, I mean, you don't gotta wear. I mean, look, when it
You don't
comes to
gotta
being
wear
one to
much.
holler at a one, you ain't gotta wear much.
Mhm.
So we will
Imagination.
pass out over sweat.
Imagination cannot be defeated.
Sweatpants. We like, I just want to walk around with that, right?
Well,
Yeah,
man,
because when you have the booty, you can't hide it, right? No
Exactly.
matter
Like,
what you wear,
yeah.
you can't hide it. So you could be like, but not everybody said I don't get hollered at, mind you. I'm 52, so that could be that's
No.
It
Don't throw
is.
numbers out there.
what are you talking about?
That's not it.
Them young dude, like literally, I'm at the park with my children. This young dude trying to holler at me, sir. I am 32. I'm not 32.
I was gonna say you little.
I'm not 32. I'm 35. I was 34.
Oh,
at the time.
you're so much older than Dion.
Yeah, that's why I was like, why did 32 come out?
There's some people do think I seem intimidating. That could be it too.
Yeah,
You know
if
what I
you
mean?
have resting bitch face, then yeah, because
Yeah.
I got that sometimes, and people be
Mhm.
like, "You just look mean," and I'm just like, "I'm not," because it's so funny because like I'll be pushing the cart, somebody say, "Hey," I'm
Now, Roberta, you were gonna ask your question. Go ahead
Which question?
about getting a woman. He's like,
You know that. Look, you can't. We've been doing this show long enough that when we pass something for X amount of time, we can't retract. We can't go back to that shit.
Yeah, I know.
Unless you say something that triggers, like you pull the cord to start the engine. Keep going. It might come back.
Well, Daniel, I said people are scared of redheads. I don't know about that
I
one
wouldn't.
either. You know what I mean? Like, I'd like to see if the carpets match the drapes. I'm just saying.
Going back to getting a woman, consistency,
Yes.
because it's weird. Like when y'all like just stop texting us for like 3 days, and we be like, "Okay, I guess he found something better to do." Then all of a sudden, hey, what you doing? First, and
So
then first of all, and then the hey, what you doing? That's a question I asked my mama. I ain't got time to be talking to y'all like that. What do you want? What do you want to talk about? Like, let's talk about something. Cause
yeah,
that hey, what you doing? Nothing. Watching the movie. What movie you watching? And then like this conversation goes nowhere. And then y'all.
yeah. The
So
hey,
a
what
lot of
you
people
doing? I
don't know how
never
to have
get.
conversations.
That is a fact. That is 100% a fact. A lot of people don't know how to have conversations, but it depends too. Like if it's early, like maybe the first conversation, there may be that little bit of shyness. That's why when JG said to make them laugh, that can
Yeah,
open up a
you
little
got to
bit
make us
too.
comfortable because
Yeah.
we got this wall built up. I saw this girl on a podcast say that men don't see how other men act when they're not around. So y'all don't see the reason why women fear men. And I'm like, yeah, they don't because they don't act like that in front of each other. They don't want to show that weird aggression because y'all like if you around a real man gonna check you for that shit. Like chill out, you making her feel uncomfortable because a man's job is to make us feel protected and comfortable. When I don't feel comfortable around you, I feel like I gotta be the man. I gotta protect myself, So
So
make us feel comfortable. So we can be
and
soft
usually
and girly.
Yeah, definitely. You want them to be soft, 100%. But here's another thing too, because a lot of men, like, let's say a man approaches you, right? You have a conversation, get a vibe, you get the number. Then they have this thing, well, don't text her or call her for like 3 days and then call
Yeah, I
her.
was about to get into that. Yeah.
Then we wasn't
That's
important. And then why you talking to me now?
that's
Nope.
stupid to
That's
me.
how a lot of women feel. Like
Let,
I done
let,
went 3 days about not thinking about you, or then forgot about you.
Mm-hmm.
let me get in on that though,
Go ahead,
because I
JG.
used to do that 2-3 day thing, right? Because I was told that by someone like, hey, don't text her the very next morning. They'll just wait a couple of days and then text her. Why? Because you don't want the woman feeling like you are sweating her. So I've had women in the past that sit there when I'm texting her, they're like, you sweating me too much. You keep texting me. Okay, I'll back.
That's
Right? So it's
okay.
I
Then
don't
she
think
ain't
it's
the
so
if
simple
They say
as
that I ghost them.
exactly. So
I mean, yeah, because if you like, I hate this whole simping culture thing. This shit is ruining relationships. Just because you care about a girl and you want to do stuff for her and be nice to her, that's not simping. That's
Mhm.
treating women like human beings. Oh
Facts.
shit, we don't do that no more.
Facts.
well,
Well,
lucky for me, I grew up. So,
maybe those need to be
but
the new latest TikTok trends so they could learn something. Because I don't know.
It
So,
depends on if you awkward or not.
and here's a question, because Dandelion said it's very difficult to approach a random stranger without coming off like a creeper. So, how how would you
When
prefer
and where?
someone? Yeah, how would you prefer someone to approach you?
Who me?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
because
it's
You're on the
no,
it's
spot.
it's all
If
about
you're the
yeah, yeah,
only
you
one
it's
under
all
here.
yeah,
about
because
when and where. It's all about
because
when and
we
where
don't
and how
really
you
get
do it.
approached that much. You know what I mean?
Oh
As a
no.
man, it's very
Okay,
rare.
that whole women approaching men. If we do it, y'all be assuming stuff,
like what?
and it depend.
Yeah,
Tell me
elaborate.
what we assuming when
That we are ladies of the night,
no.
trying
I
to
I'm with
got
you.
you.
If that
solicit
happened, I'm like, oh damn,
some
oh
work.
shit, she coming to me. Okay, what's up? See, like you said, so I ain't thinking. I wouldn't think you a lady of the night, right? Now, if you come
I
me dressed
mean,
a certain way, in my mind, I'm like, okay, yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
this
know.
to be for the
I
night thing right here. That's it. But go ahead, Nitty. I'm
I'm
sorry.
I am a Southern woman. I do not approach men. So
See,
that's
have
what
you
I was
ever?
taught.
Have you
Have I
ever?
ever?
Yes.
Yes, and it was that's when I started to realize how awkward I am. Because I was like, I think I came off weird, and then I'm trying to explain myself. I don't know. So
See, that's the thing.
I'm an awkward person. So
If you don't,
therefore, I learned. Nah, don't do that. So
because if you don't know how to do it, then you're gonna come off awkward. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna come off
sometimes
like,
that works if the other person is awkward too, and then it's seen as cute. But like, so I mean, I don't know. Like, okay, don't like you can approach women in different ways. It depends on the woman. Y'all got it's trial and error out here. I swear to God.
Mm-hmm.
Because
mm-hmm,
what will work for me ain't gonna work for everybody. Because like I said, I'm an
facts.
awkward person. I hate silence, and if it is silence, I don't want it to feel awkward. Like, oh my, I got a lot of stipulations with shit. So
That's fine.
like
That's good.
like I hate people like I fidget a lot, but then I hate when people fidget a lot because then I'm looking at all the things that you're fidgeting and I'm trying to figure out why you're fidgeting. And then
Maybe
I'm
they
hyper fixated on that, and then I'm not doing the conversation just gets weak because I'm like, why you like be still?
maybe they nervous. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
know, and then I'm gonna be like, be still, chill. Why you so nervous? And then that's the
it,
conversation, and then I'm trying to get you to relax because I know relaxation techniques, so I know how to stop fidgeting. It's just like if I don't care to not fidget, then I'm gonna fidget, you know. But
mhm.
if I have to stop, I know how to stop. But
Have you?
I don't know. I can make people feel comfortable, but mm, I don't talk a lot when I don't know people,
Mm.
especially face
Okay.
to face.
Yeah,
He's
it's a
like,
little
you
bit
talking a
different.
lot now.
Yeah, but you know us, so that's cool. Roberto, have you ever been approached?
Yeah,
And don't lie.
I have.
Yes, yeah, we know. And how we
This
know.
guy's a clown. I swear to God.
We know, trust
Yo,
me.
I don't leave the house and take out my nunchucks, huh? This guy.
But we,
Um,
we we know, like more than once, right?
in
Like,
all honesty, I'll tell you honest, okay?
hmm
I hate rejection. I don't know anybody who likes it, but I really despise it. I will not put myself in a situation where I could be rejected. So sometimes I will stare at a woman too long to the point where even I'm saying she's probably creeped out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll stop staring and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And when I stop staring, that's the time that that person tends to come over. And I'm not doing that as a means to meet people. That's just who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not everything is a fucking plot. Some people are just like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Some people are playing games. You have to determine who is who. But for the ones that aren't playing games that have to be put in that category, it's fucking frustrating. Some people are shy. There's good-looking people that are shy. There's ugly people that are shy. And they all have their own reasons for being shy. But they're fucking shy. It's not like they're playing hard to get.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these good-looking people are like, nobody likes me because no one looks at me. Because they're running on that stigma that you're all high on yourself and no one's in your league.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid. Go out there.
I hate that.
If you see somebody and you're making eye contact with that person, the eyes say everything. She'll either tell you, don't bother wasting your time, or, oh, like, oh, who is this?
Mm-hmm.
That's up to you to take it to the next step.
Mm-hmm. And you also have to understand that you are going to get rejected, right? There is no doubt about it.
Part of life.
You're going to get rejected. You may get rejected more times than you succeed, but you never give up. That's the thing, right?
You give up on the girl that said no.
Yeah, for sure.
When we say be persistent and consistent, I ain't talking about to somebody that blatantly that told you they don't want you and to leave them alone, because we're not creating stalkers. Leave her alone.
Oh yeah, absolutely. When I say
No
don't
means
give
no.
up, you move and you try again, right? But
Yes, with someone new.
Yes, well, a lot of people when they get rejected, it's over. It's like, oh, that's the end of the world. I can't believe she rejected me.
There are billions of people on this earth.
Facts. And this one I want to make a comment. Get a dog, women will flock to your pet. 100%. Especially if that dog is cute. Because I've had a cute puppy, right? And man, when I would just take that little puppy, oh my God, your dog is so cute. Can I pet him? Yeah, sure, absolutely. Oh, you like, what's his name? So and so. What's your name? Oh, no. And boom, you have a conversation.
Yep.
That's all it takes. You know what I mean? So you are 100% about the dog.
I don't know about cats.
Well, nobody really walks cats. You know what I mean?
I mean, like, I've seen people walk
me
cats.
too, and it's kind of weird.
And there's medication for that. What the fuck is that?
Some cats like to be outdoor, indoor cats. So like they walk their cat so their cat can.
That's my cat. And
I don't know.
ain't walking him. We have a harness and everything.
You just open the door and be like, get gone.
I used to have a golden doodle. And when we used to shave him, he looked like a giant poodle. I would tell my wife, I'm not walking him. Why not? I can't walk this dog. Are you crazy? That was my ego. But man, you can understand, right? Because when you're walking with a pit, you a man.
Yeah, for sure.
And you and your veins are popping out, your holding.
Yeah.
I saw this big muscular dude walking the Yorkie.
And what did you think? Yeah, exactly. She didn't even want to answer that question. You're walking a little Yorkie or a little Chihuahua. You know what I mean?
Right away, you're saying this wrist is weak. I'm sorry.
Straight man that will walk.
Am I wrong, JG?
You're
walking a dog the size of your shoe. They're not manly about you, man.
But you see, here's the problem with that, though, Roberto, right? Because when they puppies and they cute, they will approach. But when they get big, and especially, we loved our pits, right? They're scared of them when they get bigger. So they ain't gonna want to approach you. Like, oh, your dog.
But if they're
like...
with you from when it's a puppy, the dog love her too.
You gotta get the girl when it's a
puppy. That's right. Love
I agree.
Together.
Oh, I agree. 100%.
She'll even love her more than you. That's what happens.
Facts.
Don't do that, because then if y'all break up, she gonna be asking for custody or visitation.
Oh no, fuck that. That dog is mine.
I only get
no. See, that's why I'm glad I ain't never had no dog with a dude, because I'm trying to tell you.
Wait,
hold on. It's your dog, and then you met her. Not you guys picked the dog up together. So that's my shit.
Yeah.
But if she
just
helped raise the
No,
dog,
you were
Don't
there
matter.
for the
It don't
growth of my
matter.
dog. You didn't
It
help
don't
raise him. You ain't buying dog food. You ain't picking
My
up his
dog.
shit. You ain't raising shit. You're there to just pet him and say he's cute and love him. That's all you're there for. So that don't hold no
okay,
property rights.
well, don't be trying to put any of the work off on her then. So
Never.
it's your
Never.
dog. Okay.
I'm not stopping you
Yeah,
from walking the dog. I'm just saying
Yeah,
when
me
it's time to
neither.
go.
I'm not stopping.
Hey, that's my
Like,
dog at the end of the day.
yeah, like my son's mother used to love to walk my dog. You know, I'm going for a walk. Let's go, Rumble, and take the dog. You know what I mean? But make no mistake about it. That was my dog, right?
No,
If you want to
if we
take
move in together, it's our dog. But like that
until
was
you
your
leave,
yeah, like that
Until
was
you
your
leave.
TV when we moved
Yeah.
in. That's not my
Facts.
TV when we leave. So
Facts.
you take your TV, I take my dog, and we go our
Facts.
separate ways.
Facts.
What do you say about that, Nadia?
When y'all break up, what do you say? Come get your stuff. Come get your things. Okay.
Oh, I made sure I took my half of the thing. So
And there you go.
See?
There you go.
You're
You
right.
take your half, taking my half.
we
That's
didn't have no
only
children
fair.
or no pets to split up.
Now
So
there's some women who take it all.
Yeah.
And if the man comes, they dial those 3 magic numbers and that man is gone.
Facts. Facts.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
The man is always the loser.
Cat walking with you is different than walking your cat. Yeah, for sure. But even still, like, still kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like people
When I
don't
drive
really.
by, I'm sorry, you're walking your cat.
I'm putting my cat in
That's
a
all I
backpack
see.
and I'm gonna take it on the walk.
Yeah, that's fine. You know what I mean? That's fine. And even if you want to like get to like a park and let the cat
Let
run
it cut
around in the
out.
park.
Yes.
Yeah, you could do that stuff too, right? But to like leash and hey, come on, like it's kind of weird. At least for a man to do it. At least for a man to do, if a woman's doing it, it might be a little bit different. Oh, that's cute. She walking her cat, whatever. But a man doing it, nah, that's
But as a
totally
man, if you have a
Drive
cat
by, you know,
and
your
you
window.
invite a girl back,
What's wrong with you?
different.
you gotta let her know you got cats and shit. You know.
Yeah. I think if you have a cat, it's not a problem, right? If you have a cat, it's not a problem.
I
But
have
now
a
if you're
cat.
like, if you're like, hey baby, I gotta go walk my cat. What?
I have a cat
You know,
because I don't have to
What's that
walk him.
slang
So
for?
hold on. Here's another thing. So let's say you're talking to the girl on the phone, right? You're having a conversation, everything's going good, and I say, "Oh, baby, hold on, I gotta go walk my cat. I'll call you back in like 30 minutes or an hour." You know what that woman's gonna think?
Bet you cheat and then she gonna
Yeah,
show up and to see
facts.
if
This
you
guy's
really
a
walk.
freak.
Yeah. Walk his cat.
I'm not
What
showing
fucking
up
woman?
because
What fucking woman is he with? You know what I mean?
Or that guy's a fucking weirdo. I ain't dating him.
Your cats weren't on a leash.
I
in
would
the
never tell a
stroller or in
woman
the
I'm
back.
walking a cat, even if I was walking a cat.
Better be a
That's not
cheater or
something to
something.
brag about. Maybe in 2024 it is, but I wasn't born in 2024.
Yeah, so that's the thing, you know what I mean? And again, to get back to the topic, there's a lot of ways. Where do you think the best place to go is to
First
find
date.
a woman?
Best
No,
place for a first date. That's what I want to know, Nadia.
That's a good question too.
What would you think is an idea of first date? Because back, well, I'm not going to talk back in the day because money was tight.
Oh, okay. How long have you been talking to this person, and how much do you think you like them? Because you don't want to be going all out for somebody that you barely know or don't like that, or find out like halfway through the date that you don't vibe with, or
Mhm.
they say some, oh my god, this
Are you
dude,
talking for a man or for a woman?
hell, everybody. I
Because
mean,
normally the man got the bill. This ain't a Dutch date. So at first date, usually the man covers that shit, right? And if he doesn't, how you feel about it?
if you ask me, then if you asking me for on a date, I'm expecting you to choose the place we go and pay.
Makes sense.
If depending on how long you know me, I depends on what we gonna do, and if you don't know this person that well, but you really want to do something with them, I will always say food and an activity, and depending on what the activity is, depending on what order you want to do. Because first of all, if you don't feed me, and I'm spending time with you.
Sorry for laughing, but
I'm being, and
I
that's
never heard that.
No, that's a fact.
I'm hungry. What we eating?
Mhm.
I can't speak for young women. I'm a woman of a certain age, so I don't need you to feed me if you spending time with me
Mhm.
because
Or
I'm
it's a
not gonna
dinner
want
date,
to
not a
talk.
movie date.
I ain't gonna talk. You can do dinner and a movie, but
Okay.
you can't talk during the movie. So you going if you trying to get to know somebody, don't go somewhere where you can't talk.
Right.
Um, the restaurant depends on your budget and how much you trying to impress somebody. I ain't. I will go to Cheesecake Factory.
I was gonna
I
ask
I
hate
know,
that.
that
right?
that
I
was
know,
even a
right?
conversation when, especially when that
Cheeseburgers
fucking
fire.
whole thing was a skit, a terribly
Mhm.
acted skit.
Mhm.
Anyway,
She's part of the
I
reason why I asked the question.
Yeah.
um, but that's me. I'm cool. That stupid list of places you can't take women, and then it's another list going around that saying if you do this, you gay. Uh,
Who made this list?
Stupid people on the internet, and I laugh at them every time. And I be like, if you take any of this serious, then you need to go to therapy and figure out who you are because ain't no real person taking this shit serious. Like, be for real. Any person that lives in reality and not in some delusional world that they living in, don't take these lists serious.
Mhm.
So, I like to do activities. I particularly like to do childish things that are seen as childish. I like to mini golf. I like to go
It's fun.
karts. I
You
like,
laugh.
yeah, arcades, whatever. I want to go have fun.
Mhm.
If the girl doesn't like to do stuff like that, dance. If you don't know how to dance, nigga, you better go watch some YouTube and figure out at least 3 dances you can do for the rest of the night and
Mhm.
then just compliment her and whatever. Like and when I say dance, go to a place where they actually dance, not a fucking club. Not a club. I mean, if you're gonna go to a club, I guess you're gonna need to go to like the Caribbean clubs because don't they actually dance there?
Mhm. Mhm. Oh yeah.
I I know at the hip hop clubs they don't dance no more. They just be in there
It's
like
on the
this
wall and staying on the
and
wall and
popping
shit. Yeah,
bottles
yeah.
and yeah. So
See,
I
no,
haven't been to a club in forever, man.
me
man,
either.
I
I
would
had this.
know.
I kept this up because I was going to ask that question. So she said, presumably, if you've spoken to the person prior to the date and know what you have in common. I like going on hikes as a first date. I was going to ask you, is going on a walk a good first date? Like, hey, baby, let's just link up. Maybe get something to eat and then go for a little walk.
I think it
If
depends
you
on the
don't
person.
feed me, and you can eat before or after the hike, but just
Yes.
know if you feeding me after that hike, that bill went up because my hunger level. So yeah, like a hike, I'm cool with a hike because when you walking and talking, how do people how does this person perceive nature? Do they like nature? How much do they
Mhm.
know? What are their survival skills like? I be looking at a lot of shit because like I be wanting to know, can I trust myself with you?
Absolutely. 100%. And I think you get to know a lot about the person, get to know more about what you guys have in common. But here's
Yeah.
another question that I have. Do you think that you
Hey,
guys
hey, hey, hold on, hold on.
yeah.
Are me and JG not up in this mofo?
I know, right? I
Oh
got
yeah, I'm
You know what I'm
sorry.
saying? Like, what the fuck,
every
yo?
stream. I get
I
My
some.
almost
bad.
forgot what we're
My
talking about.
I got throw
my
ad libs in here every now and
my
then.
my bad.
This guy-
My
Get some
bad. You know
airtime over
why?
here.
I'm like,
You know
Give me some
no,
airtime, man.
yeah,
I
I'll
need my
give you guys
airtime.
it's just because I'm going to forget the question, right?
text it
Like
to me, bro.
you guys are talking, and I
Text
kid
it
you
to me.
not. No, hold on, I will. But you guys are talking, and I kid you not. I'm sitting there in my head. I'm like, okay, this is the question I got to ask. I got to keep it in my head. I got to keep it in my head. I got to keep it in my head. Right. So that's why I wanted to bring it up real quick. But Roberto, go ahead. What you guys talk,
I
and I
used to
will
have
finish
I
what I
used to have
left.
a pen and paper here, Anzo.
Yeah, I think I need one too.
I used to have a pen and paper because no word of a lie. I got tired of this. I said, I can't be looking so fucking stupid on the internet. Can't hold a memory. But what I wanted to say, it depends on the woman. You gotta make your decision. And if you make the wrong one, then that ain't the one for you. Because I know there was one woman I really wanted. I took her to a Prince concert. I scored some tickets, front row. She was mine.
Mm-hmm.
That was a night of nights. We didn't talk very much, but just the gesture was enough on its own. I wouldn't say everybody take a girl to a concert, but you gotta feel it out. And it ended up being a girl who liked to dance, loved that music. So I made the right decision. There's another one. I said, let's go to the old port. And we just walked, sat down, went to get something to eat. So Nadia's in there too. You know what I mean? And it was a boom fucking night. Didn't cost very much. But again, you got to play it out because some women overdress for a walk. Can't walk in them high stilettos and shit.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna complain, and that's a bitch date right there. So you got to play. You got to throw the right bait out there because not every fisherman catches fish.
I agree. I think you would have to at least find out if she likes to go on walks first before you even think.
Well, I didn't know, but I know she likes to train.
Yeah.
So I said, hey. You got to use some of your senses, right?
Yeah, if you like to train, maybe you like to walk. Go ahead, JG.
Ooh, finally, my time to shine. Okay.
It's like breathing and shit.
In all realness, it's. I think I'm sorry, Nadia kind of alluded this earlier about talking and listening, right? Before you even go on the day, you have maybe a week time of conversations. Listen to what she's telling you, everything she likes prior to that date. So if she tells you she likes to go to a bowling alley with nice hip hop music, you take her somewhere some country music, you lost out already because you weren't listening. You heard bowling, that was it. Right? If she says, "Oh yeah, I'm a nature person. I like to go on long walks. I like to go hike up the mountains." Bam, you know where to take her. If she go out of food, you're like, "Oh, I like sushi." Take her to a nice sushi restaurant. She's telling you everything she likes prior to the date. She's giving you the tools to succeed in that first date. You just got to listen.
Boom.
Simple. I'm done. Go ahead.
Silence.
The deer kind of froze.
She froze or what?
Yeah, she did freeze.
That's some creepy shit, man. I was like, is she really listening?
I thought she gave me.
You looked like you were listening hard there, Nadia.
Did I say something wrong? What did I say?
No.
Out, yo.
You actually gonna have to repeat what you said, JG.
Damn, I was in
I
my
heard.
mood too.
Oh. So did you really freeze, or were you just chilling like that?
No, she froze.
No, I froze.
Okay.
Okay, let me see if I come back with the same energy again. Here we go. So prior to that date, you have these conversations before you even have the date, right? She's telling you everything she likes before you even get to that date. She's giving you the tool. She already likes you. That's why she gave you the number. She's having these long conversations with you. She likes you. She's telling you exactly what she wants. She wants you to succeed in that first date.
Oh, absolutely.
So if she tells you, try to phrase it again, I like to go bowling with some nice hip hop music. You take her somewhere all they playing is country and Faith Hill and shit like that. You lost out on her because you weren't listening to what she was telling you. She said she likes sushi. Take her to a nice sushi restaurant. She's give you the tools to succeed in that first date if you just listen.
100%. That's where the consistency comes in, right?
Yes.
You see, and Roberto said it too. Like, women like to talk. You have to listen. No, we didn't.
I just said you got to be a good listener. I never said women like to talk.
Well, we knew what you meant.
Yeah, but I put that out there. You guys know that already.
Oh yeah, I'll do it. I'll be the bad guy. I'll say it.
But
But
what you
nothing's wrong
mean we
with
like
that.
to talk?
I didn't say you like. I didn't. Hey, yeah, but I didn't say they like to talk a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
True.
I just said they like to talk, right?
I just like to talk. Blah 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 blah. Shut the fuck up. That's
Wow, I wasn't going that far. But
well, I don't know what you mean. They like to talk.
Well, I was gonna say you gotta let a woman talk, but you have to listen, right?
What if she's talking stupid shit?
I think you
define
entertain it.
stupid shit. Define
Exactly.
stupid
Shit,
shit.
he don't
Like they're
care
talking
about.
about all the commercials that play during soap opera time. Oh, I'm going through my menstrual. Oh, I'm almost in
that's
menopause.
too much.
Oh,
That's too much.
da. Oh, yeah, you're making that face, Nadia, but you're only 30. We're up there in the big numbers, so you hear
Oh.
that shit.
I'm like,
Nadia
You're
said
like,
menopause.
oh, fuck. What the fuck?
Yeah, Nadia said menopause.
What am I signing up here?
Who the fuck you guys dating? Geriatrics? Yeah, we kind of old up there too. You know what I mean?
And I'm older. So
Facts.
Well, I'm still in my 30s. I still got
you know what?
a couple months.
This is the thing. When you get older, right?
Mhm.
There's a lot of luggage involved. And if you don't leave that fucking luggage behind, nobody wants to carry your luggage. And what I mean by that is whatever damage happened to you prior to you hooking up with me, I have absolutely nothing to do with it. So why the fuck am I hold victim to this shit?
so
I
you
turn left. Oh, he used to turn left like that. What?
so you at the age where it's like if you ain't healed yet, I can't help you.
Facts.
Exactly. I'm not a psychiatrist.
So
I'm here
65 is the year you were born.
Yes, it was.
Oh my gosh.
So when you thought I was keeping it real since 65, what do you mean? 65 minutes ago?
I mean, I suspected that, but I didn't know if it was some shit I didn't understand, like a car reference or something. I don't know. I was just like, you older than my mama.
Yes, it's the truth. And your mama is on the show with you now, and you're talking like that to her.
But I've been keeping it real since '88.
Yeah, you keep keeping it real, girl, because that's the reason why we could relate. That's just a number. That's just a number. And as I stated many times on the shows, when I was growing up, I couldn't hang with people with that number difference we have. They wouldn't even listen to me. Get lost is what would we get, Yeah. They lost out on learning from us. I ain't losing out from learning from you guys. And that's how we could stay grounded. You know what I mean? Because if we treat you the way we were treated, there'll be conflict all the time. Now, the music sucks. It's all around. Everybody agrees the music sucks. But aside from that, we're all good with everything. Because I don't dress like no fucking 58-year-old. I'll tell you that right now. And I try and stay in shape to not look like a 58-year-old dressing like he shouldn't be. So that's what's going on. That's what I mean by keeping it real. I said to myself, when I get old, I'm keeping it the same way. I ain't fucking bringing out no plastic thing on my shirt with pens and no rope on my fucking glasses and no wearing a dress shirt every day.
Well, my grandpa used to be flying them suspenders. What y'all talking about?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
That was his
My
vibe.
grandpa was flying.
Yeah.
That was their vibe. I ain't smoking no pipe.
Yeah. He smoked this pipe.
I smoke a bomb.
So, before I forget, let me answer this question, Roberta, because you asked if on the date what if she's talking stupidness, right? I'll be honest with you. I think you entertain it depending on how bad you wanna sleep with her. You know what I mean? It's just that simple.
Y'all, it's true. He said it here first. Men sleep with women that they do not like.
Yes.
Ladies, do not be
I didn't hear that part. Hold on. Let me take that one back.
Fuck you
I didn't hear that part.
Fuck about you and not
Yes.
like
Yep.
you.
You're damn right.
Yes.
Yep.
I plead the fifth.
It's okay. You can.
I remember.
Hold on.
You're not
You know what? That never happened without alcohol being the reason.
It happened.
To be honest with you,
with alcohol.
Yeah, to be honest with you, bro, sometimes you need that alcohol to do it. You know what I mean?
Some people. But I'm talking about when you wake up the next day and you go brush your teeth for 6 hours hoping she leaves.
Oh no! I'm in and out. I'm done.
Oh yeah. You gone after we.
No.
We in.
You start looking. You like, oh,
you can't even get up.
I gotta do. Where you going?
Yeah. 100%.
I got shit to do. Where you going?
I've had friends fake text me. I would go in there, hey, text me and tell me you need me for something. So I go back in the chilling,
Yeah,
and the phone would buzz, and I'd be like, "Yo, what's going on? Oh, my boy needs me. Something happened, but I gotta bounce." I've done it. I can't lie. You know what I mean? I've.
You better hope none of them watching the show. All of them questioning it right
Hey, he did that to me. Yeah, you're right. I did it to you because
now.
I didn't want to be in house anymore. I was done. I got what I got, and I want.
You know
Yeah.
what, Anzo? Please, just only keep baiting yourself up. Don't fucking
Huh.
include me in your bait rants, eh?
I wasn't in bait. I wasn't.
You've done it before. You said shit on here that I was
Listen.
like, if you had asked me, I'd tell you not to say it.
listen. Those were back in the day. I'm not that person anymore, right? Like I said,
Back in the day, like what, last year?
Nah, bro, not even.
I'm talking
Like,
on this show.
Oh,
We
no.
talked next day, and I was like, Anzo, why you say that, man? Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. You know, remember that?
I mean, what I used to do, right?
Oh, no, I'm not talking
Those
about that shit. I'm talking about now, like, you know. You want to rant about how you
I don't know enough
fake
about
calls
you.
on people. You know enough to fucking KG. Am I lying? Telling me how I used to beat him up and make him run get me food.
Oh,
and
yeah,
all
of
that
course.
shit.
Because that was traumatizing shit.
But this is not the drama show, yo. You don't need to get that shit off your chest. You already did enough times. You did it at a fucking. You did it at the funeral. You did it at the party. You did it. How much fucking shit you gotta get off your chest, man?
Every fucking time I think about it, when I was walking up the block, cursing your fucking name because I had to go get this goddamn Burger King that you, being Mr. Fit, could have just simply walked up to Burger King by yourself. It wasn't that far.
You guys got to see people, meet people on your journey.
Yeah.
I was helping you guys get out there.
Yeah.
All you're doing is sitting in the house causing trouble.
So what was the lesson when we forgot to not get the mayonnaise and you sent us back to get more mayonnaise on your burger? When
Don't
you
make
fucking
mistakes
have
in your future employment.
when you fucking have mayonnaise, when you fucking have mayonnaise in your goddamn fridge.
No, it's not the same mayo. When you buy that Big Mac sauce at fucking the grocery store, it don't taste like the Big Mac. But they call it the Big Mac sauce to make you buy it.
That is true.
That mayo is fucking different at Burger King. I don't know what. They put some processed shit in there to be mayo longer, but it makes it taste different because you put regular mayo, you're like, nah, Dread, go back.
You see?
And fucking tell them change that top bun. No, it's got the old mayo on it.
And remember, right? Roberto, 10 years older than me, right? So if you think he keeps in shape now, can you imagine what he looked like back then? Right?
I was super skinny back then when I was roughing these guys up.
Absolutely not.
Don't listen to him.
Absolutely not.
How old was I? 11 years old? Was I Hulk Hogan at 11, 12 years old?
No. It wasn't. It was more like 20, bro, because I'm 10 years older.
Okay, so not 20, Anzo. When I was roughing you guys up, you guys were about 7, 8, so I was about 18.
I only met your brother when I was 10 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was 20?
Yeah, you were 10 years older than me. Yes.
Fuck, you were that young? I
mean,
you look younger than 10 years old then. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I was 10 because remember I used to live on Barclay, right? And then we moved over to Plemon, and that's when I
didn't know you were on Barclay, did I?
No, you didn't.
No.
When I was on Barclay, I met your brother, and we left there when I was 10 years old.
You were on that side through the hole on the fence?
Through what?
The hole in the fence in our backyard. You were on that side?
No. I was more down. I was more down the street. I was on Legary, right?
Okay.
Right. So when I turned 10, I moved to Plamondon in the building next to you, but I had met your brother maybe a few months before I moved.
So
right.
This guy's TSD, Nadia, still carrying that shit.
But he tried to say he was 11. You hear that? This is a 20-year-old, right? Already gymming, looking buffed. You know what I mean? And I can tell you this, like, I don't remember ever seeing Roberto smile until I actually started working with another 10 years later. Walk in the house like, what's up, Roberto?
There's a reason for this. Because I grew up in a fucking predominantly Jamaican area. I wasn't born in Jamaica. So I am not really Jamaican. Not only that, I had the curly hair because of the mix. So they, they never really respected me. So if I didn't put on a screw face and carry on like I'm always upset, you become a victim. You have to survive. It's called survival skills, yo.
But we
And
weren't
you guys
doing
just
shit
happen
to
to
you.
be my practice.
Yeah, exactly. You hear what I'm saying?
But I love you guys.
what
You
I'm
know, if
saying?
anything happened, I was the first one there.
Yeah,
Come
for
on.
sure.
For
Sure.
like
That I know. Like, I'm not gonna say that, but when you walk into the house and his parents, how you doing? Mom like, hi, how you doing? His brother's like, yeah, Bridget, what's up? Then you see your brother, hey, Roberto. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, your brother don't like us, eh?
Let me ask you a
It's
question.
just like that.
How cool would I be 20 years old going, yo, what up, son? To a 10-year-old. That shit wasn't happening back then.
Man, I played basketball with my son and his friend when they were 10. You
And
know
how
what
many
I
years
mean?
after was that? We evolve. Now kids are
Yeah, I get
fathers
you.
are
I get you.
playing PS3 or PS7, whatever you're at now.
Yeah, a little bit different.
We evolve, bro.
What did
I know where we're at now. I'm so sure enough, Isaac.
I definitely had that. So here's the question that I had too. Okay, so how important is it to have things in common? Like, do you have to have everything in common with the person, or do you think it's okay to, you have certain things and she to be into certain things? Anybody?
I don't.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna let somebody go. Go ahead.
JG.
I'm a talker.
You said it, not me. You know what I mean? Only female on the panel. I'm just saying. JG, you go first then.
Okay, I look at it as two people need to complement each other. What I mean by that is, where she is strong, I am weak. Where I'm strong, she is weak. We complement each other perfectly, right? I'm a gamer. I love video games. My wife can't stand them unless it's Mario Kart. I ain't finna sit here and play Mario Kart for no 2-3 hours. So I got my room over here. I do my shit over here. She does her shit over there. We are good, right? She's a sorority person. I'm not. She does her thing. I don't partake in. That's not me. But where we compliment each other and where we get along, we love movies, right? Those are things that couples can do together. May like different types of movies, but we love movies, right? We love comedies. We love going to the comedy joke shop, whatever you call it, to see shows, right? But we love that, right? So I think it's good to have things in common, but also things you can do on your own, right? Because you need your me time. You need your personal space here and there. And if I'm sitting there every single day, mind you, I work from home. So I see her all evening long. There's nothing wrong with it. But I need my time where I can just sit here and chill, escape. Right? Escape reality.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, you don't have to have everything in common. Just you don't want how can I put it? You don't want to have everything in common, but you don't want to have too little in common. If that make any sense.
Absolutely. Roberto, you go next, and then go let the talker go last because she's gonna talk.
Oh no. What was the question?
About
sorry, I heard JG, but I don't know what the question was.
how important is it to have everything in common or not? You know what I mean? Like, do you think you need to have everything in common, or is it okay to only have a few things in common with your significant other?
I think you have to have a few things. I think I'm more along the lines of what JG said. You have to have your own little time because too much time together could be toxic, You start getting on each other's nerves and stuff. Like
Just say that.
Hey, I mean, you can be listening to this
They
room.
are
but
not being truthful again.
some people can't handle the truth, Nadia. That's the problem right now. The truth hurts. And when they hurt, they fight back. It's not like you're right and we move forward. But I think, like, for me, I'd say the biggest thing is a flaw in a person can make you fall out of love. So if you can't accept the flaws that your partner has, then I can't see that shit lasting because at some point you're going to have enough of it.
And that's a good question for the next one. So keep that in mind for the flaws, Roberto. Go ahead, Nadia.
Maybe I should write that down with my pen. I'm learning.
Go ahead, Nadia. Like she cracking. Hold on. You want to take a sip of that cup? You want to take a sip of that
what's
cup
that cup,
first?
Nadia?
No, it's the way I was sitting. I know how to crack my back and stuff. Anyway, um, having stuff in common. I don't know, because that might explain why my relationship with somebody that I had like a lot of shit in common with didn't work. And that's why I mean, like, be truthful. Like, if I'm getting on your nerves, say that shit. Like, I mean, okay, so you saying that I'm smothering you or getting on your nerves yes, okay, I may feel bad about it, but it's the truth. So eventually I'm gonna have to accept the truth and move on. Or that's the end of the relationship. But why let the relationship end over something that can be fixed?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that's what
What
I
about?
mean about being truthful, being honest. But as far as like me and my husband, we have a lot of things in common, but like they not the same thing. We both love music, but we love music in different ways because he actually plays instruments, meanwhile I rap. So
Mm-hmm.
so I love more of the lyrical part of music, meanwhile he loves more of the actual music part, the instrument part. So we listen to music in two different ways, but I like his perspective because I can turn him on the stuff lyrically and he can turn me on the stuff musically. And then like just by he's taught me to listen to music in a different way because like breaking down beats and stuff like that, like it's just I don't know. That's what I like about us is we complement each other and then we also help each other grow in the areas that we both like. That's just like I like watching cartoons, and when I say cartoons, I'm not talking about anime. I'm talking about like legit cartoons that like I used to watch SpongeBob when me and him first got together, and and I was a grown ass person. So,
Mm-hmm.
but he likes anime, so he turned me on to anime. And I was just like, oh, okay, I like this. I mean, I'm not that deep into it like he is, but I have watched full seasons of certain anime. So, like, you know,
I got you. And
we compliment.
no, I agree with that 100%. I don't think you have to have everything in common, right? Like, because I'm a movie guy and she's not, right? But I think if you're willing to, like, oh, I want to go to a movie, okay, I'll go, right? Even though you're not, right? And she want to do something that I don't want to do or that I'm not into, I'm gonna go do it because I'm supporting what she's doing. She does it and supports what I'm doing. So I think you have to have those kind of things as well. Doesn't have to be everything, right? Because there's just some things like, hey, I'm gonna go play some video games like at the arcade or something. Like you said, you like going to arcades, but if she don't, then I'm not gonna force you to go to the arcade with me. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
I think having things in common is great, but I also think you do need that time where it's like, okay, go do what you got to do tonight, and I'll do what I got to do. So I think that's very important too, as well. But Roberto, you were talking about the flaws,
Mhm.
right? What's a flaw that would be like, oh no, I'm done?
Being insecure,
Ooh, okay.
like constantly wondering what I'm doing, who I'm with when I'm not with you, stuff like that, like stupidities,
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't have time for that. And again, I'm older, as the DNO knows, so it might be a little different for me than say JG.
Have you ever felt that way though?
Yeah.
Like, what is she doing? What are you doing? Like, have you ever had those feelings too?
What is she doing? Yeah,
Yeah.
because I got the vibe. You get vibes that you could either ignore and say it's nothing, or you could do like Nadia, look into it and find out. If you suspect, then you'll look. If you're not looking and wait for it to happen, it may never happen. And
Mm-hmm.
I choose that path. I'm not looking for it. So I'm looking for it. I might
Why?
regret what I'm looking for.
And then if you're looking for it, why are you there then? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If it's just gonna be
Exactly.
to
Good
look
point.
for something to
Why
be
are
like,
you
oh,
there?
yeah. Nadia, your thoughts?
Flaws. If you not ready to accept someone's flaws, then you're not ready to be in a relationship because everyone's gonna have some type of flaw.
Yes.
And depending on what the flaw is and how much work it's gonna take to mm, I don't want to say fix it, but to deal with it, manage it. Um, my biggest flaw is I got a list. I got a list, but
If you want to name some, go ahead.
like I said before, lying. What the fuck do you need to lie for? I'd rather you make me mad than just lie.
Mhm.
Um, uh, being dirty. Like I cannot live in filth. Do not. If I'm the only one cleaning and you just making a mess and making it unnecessarily dirty, and just no, fuck no, 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 because I'm not no one's maid.
So
Um,
are you okay with messy and like maybe not dirty but messy?
yes, messy. I can deal with messy. Like your desk is never organized. That's your desk, and I'm gonna pretend like it don't exist.
Hmm.
Because unless you having like plates of old food and it's
Yeah,
creating
yeah,
bugs, and then you stupid and I'm gonna punch you.
yeah. That's dirty. Yeah,
I'm just
absolutely.
kidding. I'm not. I don't condone violence.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
But no, like that's dirty. Like I can
Yeah.
do papers and it's just paper or whatever. But like just doing like filthy stuff, like
Audi belly buttons are a deal breaker. I can agree with you on that. Hey,
no, that's not anything that person can help. I mean, but
yeah, I
I
know,
get
but
it's not a
yeah, no.
character flaw.
No, it's not, but it is okay. So here's the thing, right? Because we're talking about character flaws, but sometimes it's not always character flaws. You know what I mean? Like one time there was this girl I was talking to, came by, slept over, and she snored like I have never heard a woman snore in my life. And I
That's
was
something she
like,
can't help.
but I
Yeah.
was like, nope, can't do
And
it.
and at least you admit that. I get it. I get it. And I'm with you about being insecure because I was with a person that was very insecure, and it was just like
Hmm. Hmm.
why, like I don't know. That shit is weird as hell of me. But yeah, that I guess that's like my big three.
I'm trying to remember. I'll let you go in a second, JG, but I'm just trying to remember because I remember I was talking to this girl one time and I was telling her something, and I'm trying to remember what it was. And I was like, "Yeah, I broke up or stopped talking to her because of this," and I can't remember what it was. But when it comes to me, I'll let you guys know because it was something like she was like, "Wow, really? Because of that?" And I was like, "Yeah, because." Like it's not wasn't the Audi belly button, but the Audi belly button. No, but the Audi belly button
Said
would
it was a little
probably make
penis.
would no,
Freak me
no,
out,
but no,
huh?
not it's not a penis or anything. But I mean, it's just like ew, like that's not normal. You know what I mean? Like yeah, no, I can't do it. That's cringe for me. So
Did
I
she
couldn't
have a
do.
hernia or something? Because I know sometimes that can happen.
Sometimes the umbilical they cut too right.
No, wasn't it her? Oh, okay, I know what it was. So she used to have this one little hair that used to come down on her chin.
Shit.
Oh man.
How much
And
did you not like her? Because that, sir, she could have. You could have got. Do you want to get that lasered off? That's all you need.
but you see, now this is again, I was younger, so where the honesty comes in, I couldn't tell her that. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, that because we be out and chilling and we be talking, and all I can focus on is that little hair. That's like right there. Like, you know what I mean? Like right there. Like it was supposed to be a beard that was shaved and she just missed the spot. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, no, I can't do that. I'm sorry. She said I was gonna guess hairy nipples. Yeah, that too. Never had that one yet, but that too. That would probably be an issue too. But go ahead, JG. What up, Mike? What's going on, brother? Thanks for popping in. Go ahead, JG.
For me, the two biggest ones is disloyalty and disrespect. Those are my two big, huge flaws right there. Like, especially disrespect for the people who might not be as, you might not have the same things you have as far as financial wealth, or like if someone goes drive down the street in a messed up car, right? You got a nice car. You just disrespect for that person. The car's like worse than you. Like, come on now, everyone that irks me. I can't stand it. That will make a 10 drop down to a 3 in a second with me. Disloyalty for sure. I pride myself on being a very loyal person. That someone's disloyal to me, as far as now, I understand everyone has to choose a different size every now and then, right? Because I may look at a situation, and because she may be like, well, you may be wrong in that thinking, oh, you're disloyal to me. I'm not talking about that, but just it goes along with dishonesty, right? You're cheating or going off with another person. To me, you're being disloyal to me because you're supposed to be with me. We're supposed to have this relationship. We made it known that we're together, and that's it. Yeah, other than that, like liars, I mean, it depends on what it is. Like some stuff I can get over. Like if she says, "Hey, I'm at this spot," but she's actually somewhere else, but she's somewhere else getting me something. She wants to make a surprise out of it. I can deal with that. Some people look at that, oh, that's just a trick or something. No, a lie's a lie, no matter how you try to frame it. But yeah, other than that, yeah, that's it. Disrespect, disloyalty. My two big ones.
I agree with you. I think one of my biggest, I used to hate when a chick would hang up on me. You know what I mean? Like you having an argument and it's like blah, 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 and you're trying to settle the problem and they don't want to hear it anymore and just hang up. Click. Not even say bye, nothing, hang up. Oh, that would be a deal breaker for me. If you're gonna hang up on me, don't ever call me back again. I do not like, and I give you a warning too. Like if you did it one time and you know what I mean, first time you did it, I call you back, if you answer what? Hey, don't hang up on me. I don't like that. That's like total disrespect. And then you do it again, yeah, I'm never talking to you again.
I ain't calling back. I ain't texting, calling.
Yeah, that's it. That's totally disrespectful. You know what I mean? And I think that comes with communication, right? If you guys are in an argument, you should be able to settle that argument. You know what I mean? You may end up going to bed like mad at each other, whatever, but you can't dwell on those things as well either. You know what I mean? You think you said something, Roberto? Is something saying?
What's that? No, I was reading what
What up,
Elihu wrote.
Yeah, that's what I was reading.
Oh,
Plug that odd nose hair.
I agree with you, right? Because again, there could be little things that women don't like too. You know what I mean?
But
so
the mini afro growing out of people's ears and shit.
Yeah, exactly. There's an example. Hold on, there's an example, right? Because one time I was talking to this girl one time and went by her house whenever, and we're sitting there talking with her, blah, blah, blah.
Stupid.
And then she was just like, hold on a second, this is driving me crazy. And then she went and got her tweezers and plucked one little hair that was like hanging out my ear and shit. Plucked it. She's like, yeah, I can't take that. So yeah, they have them nitpicks too as well. You know what I mean? So you gotta make sure you
gotta groom your shit, man.
100%. If Shorty don't F with Token, JG gonna tell her kick rocks.
Y'all would not let me live off this token, I swear.
Ever.
And at least you didn't pretend to like her and string her along, and because I mean, like that's because you would have started to resent her and just be like,
Yeah, you see, that's the thing. I don't like to string people along either. I did it. Okay. So we talked earlier about something, and I was like, I did it one time. I remember there was this girl I was talking to, and it was okay. Like I wasn't really, but She didn't want to give me the boom boom. She made me wait 3 months. So when the 3 months came and I got the boom boom, I was like, see ya. And I was gone. I was gone because
Was it terrible? Or you was just being petty.
I was just being petty.
Mm,
I was just 100% being petty because she made me wait.
why?
You know, because she made me wait.
Because she had standards and boundaries.
Now I
No, it don't
respect
take
that.
3 months.
No,
It
now
don't
I
take
kind of
that.
respect that. But 3 months, really?
It don't take 3 months to know if you want to sleep with somebody. Now, come on, it is.
Hey, most
Come
women
on,
know
it
what's.
don't take no
It
3 months to
don't.
figure that out.
But she's
Mo-
probably been burned before, and so she had this standard and this boundary that she set for herself, and she stuck to it. I'm proud of her for sticking to it because most women don't.
Well, like Roberto said, you know what I mean? This is a new relationship. Don't bring your baggage over
Exactly.
to
Don't
That's
bring
here.
it
not
over here.
baggage. That's a boundary. That's a
It may,
boundary.
yeah, maybe, but it was
And you
baggage to
proved
me
her
at the
point.
time. Huh?
You proved the point though, because
Yeah, I did.
we.
I did. I did. Right? And yeah. So yeah, I proved the point. I did it, but and I was being petty at the time, you know what I mean? But at the time, like, I was meeting girls and within a couple of days it was on. You know what I mean? We'd have a conversation, weekend later, come over, and it was on. So I couldn't understand, like, why the fuck she making me wait 3 months for? Like, what is this? Like, and it never broke. It never broke. So after like a month and a half, I said, okay, I'm gonna wait till I get it. And that's what I did. I am proud of it. I did a lot of crazy things, but that's why we call this the O.O.C, so that we can teach you guys not to make the same mistakes we did. You know?
I mean, I don't know because people be like, "Do girls go on dates because they hungry?"
Yep.
I
Yes,
have,
Yep.
Yes, I've seen
yes,
that.
I
Yes.
yes,
have.
exactly. And that's the
I mean,
thing,
but it
right?
was reparations for me.
You see what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I
He,
am.
he
But it was
asked, I was hungry. Oh, that's reparations, baby. Yes.
you see? Is with okay. So when you said yeah, he asked, you said yeah, did he like you like that? Like, was it someone that was trying to get with you? Or just a random guy, hey, let's go out and have some.
No, he liked me.
Okay. And you
Mm.
didn't like him in that way.
I didn't like him no more. This was
Damn.
we had
Okay.
already been on a couple dates, so this was like,
Oh, okay.
but yeah,
So
I had already knew that I didn't like him no more. But I was hungry. I
you
was
see?
mad young. I was mad young. I'm talking about like not even 18. So like,
Yeah, no, I get it, right? But you see, that's and I think about it because now the red pill stuff, like that is encouraged by the women nowadays. Like you watch TikTok videos on stuff, it's like, yeah, man, if he wants to take you out to eat, go out. If you don't like him, just go out and get the dinner and stuff, whatever, like that.
but
You know what I
no,
mean?
now see, and that's where I be like, women need as much as women want men to be honest, they got to be honest too.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
So don't so be like, I'm not interested in you and being in a relationship with you, but
we can
yes, I
kick
would
it.
like to eat. Yeah. And if you feel like, be upfront. Don't be expected now this dude know that you don't want to be with him, expect to have to pay. Like
Yeah.
like yeah.
But here's the thing too, right? And I think a lot of men were like, oh, okay, well, she doesn't want to have a relationship with me, but maybe I could still hit it. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
that's the
Yep.
thing that we think is like,
Mm-hmm.
oh well, I can still hit it. You know what I mean? Let me get some alcohol. Hey, yeah, come. You want something to drink? Try to
And
get
see,
you.
that's y'all thinking. That's
Hmm.
we did nobody say that. We said we didn't want to be in a relationship, but y'all still be thinking y'all can get the draws and shit.
Hmm. Because it's like, oh well, hey, that's fine if you don't want to be in it, because most men like, I don't care if you don't want to
Yes.
be in a relationship. I just want the boom boom. You know what I mean? So they'll do the things. They'll be like, yeah, let's go. And then,
But no, and that's what I mean. If you just want that, say that. So, because I don't want you to act like you my boyfriend. Because
mhm,
then I think you got feelings for me, and it's like, why are you trying to be my boyfriend? And you said you didn't want to be in a relationship, but now you acting like a boyfriend to me, and I'm confused. Don't confuse me. Say I just want, let's communicate
mhm.
effectively and say what we want to be.
Exactly. And that's the thing, right? Because now a man will say, okay, well, she doesn't want to be in a relationship. I'll take her out. Maybe I can get some poom poom. And then when they don't get the poom poom, they vex.
Oh, for
but
sure.
she didn't want you from the start. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because I had friends, like we'd be driving down the street and this guy be trying to pick up girls, hey, babe, what's up? And when they don't give him the time of day, it's like, oh, fuck you, you ain't worth it anyways. Like, dude, you were just trying to holler at her. You know what I mean? But because she don't want you, she's a bitch. And you see that hoe? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
There's
she don't know
enough
she
guys like
missing.
that.
Bro, it's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they feel like they're owed it.
And you don't want
you
to
know?
be hanging with these guys because you get that same fucking label.
Stigma.
Yep.
Yeah. Birds of a feather flock together. You know what I mean? So it's just weird to me. And I don't know, man. I just think that, there's certain ways we can go about doing things and getting things and, getting the type of women you want to. I think people are way too picky. Roberto Eli can't do the math. Okay. And I think people are too picky, right? And instead of, like Roberto said, loving who loves you, they just want to get the best looking girl out there. And to be honest with you, some of those ones, like they only looking out for themselves. So you got to be able to vet which woman is the right one for you.
Or they
That's
can't
it.
kiss, or they can't dance, or they can't
Mhm.
sex. There's some kind of flaw there, yo.
Oh, here's a question. How important is a woman cooking to you? Being
I
able
don't
to
give a
cook.
shit.
Okay. JG?
Hello Fresh.
JG?
Not totally important because I can cook my
Mhm.
damn self a lot of times. We first started dating the time anyway. But at least learn how to cook some basic shit. See what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
like what if I go in the hospital and I get something wrong with me? I physically can't do anything. And we have a kid. Kid can't go hungry. What you gonna do? Go out to eat all the time? No. Cook some stuff at home.
just
Do
make a
something.
good salad.
Yeah, make a salad, chicken finger salad, or something. Pancakes. Do something.
Nadia, can you cook?
Hell yeah.
She from the
I
south.
can.
She
I
knows she can
like.
cook.
I'm at the level of I can cook Thanksgiving by myself.
Nice. So, is it important that your husband knows how to cook?
Fuck yes,
I'm
because I
with you.
like to be cooked for,
Mm.
and that's just me. That's my standard. I like
Hmm.
to be cooked for. I like my kids to have cooked food. Um, I don't care how basic it is. Like to me, I mean, because I can always teach you some shit.
Hmm.
'Cause-
Hmm.
so, like, I
As
mean,
long
but
as
I need you to come with some skills. You need to know how to
yes.
at least cook breakfast. Like, damn
Hmm.
it, that's the most simple thing to cook
Hmm.
breakfast.
Hmm.
Like, and I mean, just like eggs, bacon, toast. Like, at
Hmm.
least know how to cook that shit.
Hmm.
Spaghetti,
Mm.
tacos. Damn it, those are life saving
Rice.
meals. I need
Yeah.
that rice. Damn it, I at least need you to know how to read instructions and boil
Yes.
water and shit,
Yes.
and because we
Yes.
can't be eating oodles and noodles and chicken nuggets all the time.
Yes.
Like,
I talked to a woman that could not cook rice. She kept burning it every time. And I'm like, just a
was
simple
she trying to cook
thing.
it on high?
I don't even know. It just burnt, right? Just burn, 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 and I'm just like, ugh. I don't think you need to be a gourmet chef because I'm not, right? But I can throw down. So I think if you can throw down too, I think she should be able to throw down as well. You know what I mean? Is it a necessity?
It's a life skill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it kind
Damn
of
it,
is.
it's a
Yeah,
life
it kind of
skill.
is.
You
Yeah,
at
it
least
kind
need
of
to
is.
know how to do basic shit. And then as a man, you get cool points if you know how to cook and you know how to grill. Because everybody don't know how to grill. Or at least use a smoker. Damn it, I'm gonna need you to know how to season some shit too. Like
Facts. Mm-hmm.
like turn me on to some seasoning because like, bruh,
Mm-hmm.
it's too
Hey,
many seasonings out here in the world for people to be having unseasoned food. What the
I can fucking
fuck?
grill my ass off. You know what I mean? Used to love barbecuing, boy. Throw on them steaks and them chickens and hamburgers, hot dogs when I was eating them and all that stuff. So I love the grill.
You don't need hot dogs?
Not anymore. No.
Like no kind, like because I know people be like, I don't eat hot dogs, but they eat like they got to be all beef. Like I eat turkey hot dogs. Why? Because what they made out of.
They all made the same way. I don't care if it's beef,
I
turkey,
know.
chicken. They all made the same way. And the minute I seen the way that they were made, I was almost,
You were done.
I was done. I was like, nope.
Dude, I wanted some more when
So-
I saw it. Like, give me some
So
more.
that goes
Hungry
for
right now.
pepperoni, salami, bologna,
Sausage?
all of those things. Sausage. I used to love me some Italian sausages. Not anymore.
Shoot, I'm still tearing it up. I don't care what they did to them animals, and I'm still eating it.
but you're not getting the animal. You're getting the
I don't
bones, the
care.
carcass.
We eat all kind of stuff every day
Nah,
that shouldn't
fuck
be.
that.
If you eat
pork
processed
products, you
food,
shouldn't be
you
eating-
literally don't eat food. Period. Because processed food is not real food. That shit is
I
made in
can't
the
say
lab.
yes. I can't say that I haven't eaten processed food. I personally would prefer to eat cooked food, but I just like no. I don't want the fucking gristle and the bones and all. Like I used to love corned beef. I used to love me some corned beef. And one time I was cooking up some corned beef and rice, and I had that little fucking round gristle in it. And I was like, ooh, what the fuck is this? For the first time I seen it. So I picked it out and I'm like, okay, maybe something. And I cooked it up, still ate. A couple weeks later, brought another can of fucking corned beef, seen that same thing in it, never ate corned beef again. And I am done. I'm not eating this stuff. And then you find out how it's made. Yeah, no fucking wonder. Absolutely not.
The most
Yeah, that's why I
satisfying
want to
thing-
raise my own chickens.
Exactly. The most satisfying thing I've ever done. Go
You
to
see?
a pasture, pick out a cow or a pig.
Oh,
Yeah, I want that one right there. Yeah, chop me up. Hey, I'm telling you. Hey,
Dandelion
okay,
said,
has made.
Hey.
I'm eating.
Dandelion said, I agree. Nope, hot dog. Nope to hot dogs. Nope to pink slime. Absolutely, I agree with you.
Okay,
But
let it
to
be a
Jay-
zombie apocalypse. They number them hot dogs, pink slime. I bet you eat it.
So, okay, here's the thing. If there ain't nothing else left to eat, I can, because I used to eat hot dogs, I can tolerate it, right? But when we talking about like gator and rats and all,
Fire. I ain't talking about
Um,
the rest.
I'm
So
starving.
first of all,
Who eats
you
rats?
ain't never ate gator.
Who
No.
eats rats?
That's the same
Absolutely.
look
That
I
eats
had.
rats?
The same look I
Gator,
had.
gator ain't that bad. First of all, I ain't never ate no rat.
Me neither.
They squirrel though.
I heard all
But
just say
never eat
rats.
squirrel.
No, I said that because like I'm thinking like the only things.
Road
I'm not
killer.
eating rats. They spread disease too easily. No.
Right.
Um,
I bet you Danny eats possum.
I've eaten turtle and
Disgusting.
deer.
Turtles
What?
pretty good. If you season
Turtle is actually not that bad. I was shocked. I was like, and these were
Roberto?
like these were
You want my answer
homegrown turtles.
Yeah, I want you to answer, Roberto. Go
When
ahead.
we run out of what we're eating, I'll try them other things that I ain't eating. Till then, whatever tastes like chicken, you can keep
I'ma
tasting
eat
like
chicken.
chicken till there's no more chicken. Turtle tastes good when there's nothing else to eat. That's what I'm
and did
telling
you
you
hear-
right now.
And did you hear the way she was like, "You guys never ate gator?" Like, no,
Nobody in
kids-
Canada
we're
eats gator.
Canadians. We are from the south.
We
You know
might
what I mean?
eat.
I did
eat
say
a
that.
moose. We might eat a
Y'all
moose.
eat moose?
I haven't eaten
Deer?
I
moose.
haven't.
I
Y'all
heard
have-
it's pretty
have
good. That's what I heard.
I
Have you
I'm
ever
sure
had
it's a
deer?
big ass steak.
I have never had deer.
No,
What about
Oh
buffalo?
man, y'all missing out.
no.
I ain't never had buffalo.
Bison, you ever had a
What the fuck
bison?
is wrong with
burger?
y'all?
Biggest burger you ever had?
What?
I like bison
What do you mean? We looking like what's wrong
Stop
with you? all?
Stop eating the base. First of all, stop eating pork. Period.
I don't eat
That's a
pork
smart.
anymore.
Don't
That-
eat.
that-
Okay,
I
good,
can't stop
good,
Except hold
good.
on. Except
can't
for
stop.
bacon.
I
I
knew
can't-
y'all was gonna say bacon.
I can't
Y'all
stop
have to
eating the
find
bacon.
good turkey bacon, and people think
I
people
eat
be like
turkey
you
bacon,
lying.
too.
There's no such thing as good turkey
Well,
bacon.
turkey
Yes,
bacon's
there
all
is.
right. I've had turkey
It
bacon.
is if you get the
Yeah.
right turkey bacon. You have to
You
Yeah.
get
have
the
to
right
eat
one.
it in
And
an
I'm
air
not
fryer.
talking about Butterball, and I'm not talking about them big name brands. I'm talking
But you have
about
to
like
eat it out of an air fryer. That's what I find.
bake. It
And
is
it makes
basically.
it makes it perfect. Because
Yeah.
to fry it on a pan, that ain't right.
Buffalo
It really
is just
isn't.
beef. She said.
It is basically.
Yeah,
It's a little bit more
it's in
gamey.
the cow family.
I'm not saying I wouldn't eat it. I just never had a buffalo steak offered to me or
It is good.
available.
Or a buffalo burger.
No, never had it.
So good.
Bison burger, I think. No, I didn't.
Same
try it.
thing.
I didn't try it.
So good.
Same thing.
So good.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. Mm-mm.
I might one
Why?
day. I would.
I wasn't impressed with gator. It tastes like the water that it swim in. If you ask me.
Listen, man. You see, there you
Gator
go.
gumbo.
You see,
Boy, that mess
there you
up.
go. That
And it
makes
was deep
sense.
fried. Okay, no, I'm
And
gonna be honest. It
deep
tastes
fried.
like they took shrimp and they took chicken and mashed it together and made a nugget. And I was
I
just
can
like,
see
this
that.
ain't appealing to me.
I can see that.
Do
So
you
to
guys
me,
eat
it was like,
shark?
no, I've never eaten shark.
Okay, so name me another animal that can eat you that you've eaten.
Gator.
That's it.
Yeah,
You don't eat piranha. You don't eat. You don't eat cougar, lion,
Bear.
grizzly.
Bear.
So you should
Bear.
not be eating gators.
Facts.
it's plenty of them.
I don't.
I
They
eat
are
you
abundant
before you eat
species.
me. I
They
can say
are
that.
abundant species. So
Is
Fucking
gator?
gators
hey,
running
they
in the
be
water. People chasing them with hot sauce bottles around their neck.
You know, is gator most?
stop. No. We gonna stop this because then this can
But
go the
here's the best.
wrong way. And
No,
then
no,
they
it's
gonna
going the
Uh,
right
they used
way.
to use slave babies as gator bait. So we gonna stop. We gonna
Wow.
stop.
So hold
They
on.
did.
Is gator mostly a South thing?
yes.
It's a
Yeah.
South thing,
Uh,
East Coast thing. I think.
Florida, Louisiana, where the swamps are.
Hmm. So
Because there's a lot of them.
Yes, it's a lot of like when I say it's plentiful gators in those places in swamp lands. I mean, if Florida stopped fucking building in the Everglades, we might still have Florida a mess right now. I'm just gonna leave Florida alone right now because they dealing with some shit.
They got
Y'all see
aliens,
that?
got some
The
other shit
alien at the
there.
mall.
Yep.
oh my
Aliens, you
God.
got gators being neighbors to people. You got all kinds of stuff.
So I'll ask you, Dandelion, did you like the gator? Hey, what up, Andre? How you doing? Yeah, we closing up soon though. But yeah, did you guys like? Did anyone believe that that was an alien? Those were aliens they were talking about.
I
No.
think
What was?
somebody
I just want to go ahead.
I'm gonna say I think somebody took a leaf blower, started blowing yayo all over the damn mall. People were snorting that shit and they just went crazy.
What are you guys talking about?
The aliens
What
at the
was?
mall.
Yeah,
Lawrence.
my thing the only thing that makes it suspicious is the amount of police that they
Yeah.
deployed. Because if it was black kids or because people's like, oh, it might have been a bunch of black kids, and that's why they called that much because they always excessive with
Mhm.
when it's black people. If it was black children, black teens, they would have had their mug shots or something, not unless that's a protected thing. But you know how they love to display black people in all the
Mhm.
bullshit that they do just to make black Americans look worse than we really are. And I'm not stretching, I'm not reaching. That's some real shit that the media does. So
Yeah.
my thing is if it was black kids cutting up, I feel like we would have seen some type of footage because they like to show black people in that light. Ain't no footage. The footage is just a bunch of people walking around and some blurry ass video of what might could be an alien. But I'm just like, why did the amount of police force that went there? What the fuck was going on? And then now it's like, what is the lack of video? Because
Mhm.
what was really going down for them? There's no video, no concrete evidence. There's no sign. Because if it's a bunch of people fight, we didn't watch people die online through camera phones. So what? Why we didn't see nothing there? I don't know. It's very suspicious at that
You heard it.
mall.
You heard about it, Roberto?
No.
Okay,
See,
so,
and that's another thing. It's not. They're not putting that story out there like that. Why? Or
Where
are
did
they
it
that's
just trying
happen?
to distract us with something? Miami,
in
Miami.
Miami. Yeah, Miami.
some
There's a
mall in
video
Miami.
about like you see a
Well, there was an
line of
alien
cops.
walking around
Supposedly, that's what they're saying, that there was an
shopping.
alien. I don't know if he was shopping or what they were doing
What the
there.
fuck else you do in a mall? Get some food?
So
They
yeah.
said gigantic creatures. They said it
Mhm.
was gigantic humanoid
And I
creatures
seen a
walking
video
around.
of a guy with a mask who said they were going around erasing people's memories, and I'm just
Yeah, he
hearing all of
remember.
this stuff.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I'm just
remember.
hearing all this stuff, and I'm just like,
Guaranteed somebody would have caught it on video.
But my
well,
thing,
there's a video, but it's so far away, like you can't make
Yeah,
it out. But they're trying to show like it looked like an alien crossing the street or something like that. And then I seen another video where it looked like they had these tall, dark figures walking in the mall. There was 3 of them. But I mean, at the same time, like those things could be like photoshopped and
Sharp CGI.
yeah, you know what I mean? So I would need to see some, like I said, I don't deny or think that there's no such thing as aliens. I will never think that. I believe there are. Like, we can't be the only living people in the universe, right? But you would have to show me some real good proof that that was aliens walking around in that mall. You have to show me some real good proof.
But my big thing was this: the amount of police force that within how quickly they got there. There shouldn't be that much violence in Florida, or even in that area of Florida. But that police presence.
The amount of drugs that go through Florida, though, shit, that's wild.
Yeah, it's true.
It's crazy in Florida.
They said it was kids in the mall shooting off fireworks and shit like that, and people started.
But
running.
where's the video evidence?
You see, that's the problem. That's the problem that I have because, yeah, I've had video like in Toronto. Some kid took a fucking fireworks and shot it in a bus. They recorded that.
I've seen it.
But there's no recordings of what happened. And like nobody pulled out their phone. There's got to be something out there, right? So it's interesting. Check it out, Roberto, because I know you like that stuff too. It'd be interesting for you to get your thoughts on that.
But it sounds like I'm not going to find anything.
You might not. Hold on. I think I might still have a few things on Twitter that I can show you. So I might have something on that to send you. But with that being said, guys, it was a great show. We hit the 2-hour mark. We're actually going to close it up for the night. Roberto, tell the people where they can find you, sir.
Wednesday nights, right here at 9 o'clock. Saturdays, don't know how that's feeling right now. I think football's done, so. Chat
JG.
Right here, Wednesday nights on the O.O.C with Canadian royalty, Nzo, the Abbott, and the Osiris of the shit, captained up the YouTube squad, flip mode. Then we got Roberto keeping it 100. No woman, no cry. All day, every day. And y'all should catch
it. He kills me.
I'm sorry.
He actually sounds a little Jamaican there, you know?
You know?
You know, it's fine with Simple Wise talking about geek stuff here and there. And every now and then on the Low-Key K with Nadia and Loki.
Which I think we're doing something on Friday, so make sure you check that out. And I told you last, huh?
What are you guys doing?
Until this talk.
Yeah, stream on Loki's channel. You should come on some of them, Roberto. You know what I mean? Have some fun. But I know you're not really.
I don't know if Loki is going to show me out the link, you know.
I'll throw you out the link if you want to come on for sure.
Tomorrow night? Friday.
Friday, yeah. If you ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, throw it to me.
You're going to be up.
What time?
We start late. You're going to be up.
What time we start?
10.
Come on, I'm not that old, Nadia. Come on.
I know y'all started to get sleepy around me.
Might scoring around 11:30.
Wow. Hey, what up, Shifty? How you doing? Shadow aliens, the reverse coordinates of the mall. Okay, so I did see that video where this woman came on and said, if you reverse the coordinates of the mall, it's a spot in Antarctica. And they're saying that Antarctica is where all the aliens are from. And what happened was they opened up a porthole and they switched the coordinates around and ended up in that mall. That's what people are saying. I seen that video. I'll try and find that one for you too, Roberto. It's crazy. Thanks. But I did say last week that we were going to feature something at the end of our show. So I'm just gonna bring it up real quick. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
In the lifetime you ever come across me. Every car custom color.
You guys hear it?
In the tank, you can imagine what it cost me. McLaren that she blew like
you
a
guys can't hear it, eh?
When I step into the room, I hear no.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can, or no, you can't.
No matter where we at, your attention not
demand. Let's see why people are hollering at you.
Wait, hold on. Can you guys hear it?
Oh yeah, we hear it.
On the beat, call me gas. Back in every dollar, yeah, I'm better than my cash. Gotta catch them all, just call me cash.
Wow.
Like
What?
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa.
Rewind that. Rewind that.
With your cut all times, don't let it linger. No, just cause I can't don't mean I gotta stay. Get what I want, then I will on my way. Taking over shit, yeah, super. In a lifetime you ever come across me. Every
Props,
plus
Lydia.
better fuel in the tank.
Thank you, thank you.
I told you, man.
I'm sorry, I like it.
I said, yo, when I was listening to the raps, I was like, okay, those are skills, lyrics are fire. Way better than Sexy Red. You know what I mean? Absolutely way better than Sexy Red. So you doing your thing, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, where can they? Oh, you said low key. So Friday, low key, Cave Guys, Shifty Gizm, Jack Laws, Andrea Q's, Dandelion Fluff. Who else was in here? The JoJo Man was up in here. Perp Minded popped in. Elihu-Who, Rogue Comics was up in here. Is there anybody else that I missed? Well, if I missed anybody, oh yeah, Hayden Nate was here. Thank you guys for popping in. Much appreciated. Dandelion, Tony, DG, Chubbs, my kid was up in here talking his shit, of course, but I'm gonna deal with him, right? Because he want to talk about, oh, let's play some 2K, right? He come over here Christmas Day wanted to play some 2K and got his ass whooped. That's all I'm saying is that he can't test me. Not anymore. But again, thank you guys for popping in. Always a pleasure. We will see you next week on the next episode of the O.O.C. Peace.
Not me.